Special tonight. We are
Good to see you got control of it again, Bolina.
doing a World of Warcraft raid. That's right, we're doing Castle Nathria.
We will see. Good to have with this raid size. We want one more.
I will be healing, and we're joining the Argent Dawn
standard
guild, the Templars.
Yeah, very Arden yield.
I'm a big fan. I don't like the helmet though.
I still
Completely
like
covers your face.
I still like my Burning Crusade.
Warrior tier 5?
Yeah.
Tier 4.
Well, this is the PvP tier 5 set.
That's cool.
The classic Hell Reaver.
You see a lot of people with the tier 6.
This cape actually is from the Shadowlands, but it goes so well with it colour-wise.
It does look good. It kind of got a bit of a Venthery vibe to it, perhaps.
I am Venthir, so it makes sense.
As is every warrior.
Yeah. Well, if you go in PvP, there's actually some Kyrian ones, but they're annoying.
Might message Civ. Might need another healer.
So
tank roll.
what do you think about my transfer?
I had a macro just not to type dance every single time I want to dance. Just created a thing.
I'm going to use my Thanos gauntlets on you.
No,
Okay, guys, and we're live.
You're gonna snap so. Oh, you're an elf. Alright.
Turn into a cinder eye.
So everyone can enjoy your Discord chat.
The wonderful, clean affair it is.
Yes. Nice try.
No, I'm an
Nice try, yeah. We'll have to see. Cool, okay, so just message Civ. We might need him as another tank. Until then, do we have one more person who can either off-spec or ult heal us? Because 4 healers would be ideal.
Yeah, I'll heal on my warrior.
I'll make you into my pet and heal you on my hunter. Worst comes to worst, we can plug one, although I prefer an ulti.
I'll use Word of Glory.
And then take you out for nothing.
I mean,
There were more people signed up, right?
There were, a few people don't seem to be online though. I mean, it just happens.
People forget
always shows up.
about such events that they have not attended.
Imagine signing up for a raid and not showing up. Nice.
At least put yourself as tentative.
Yeah.
I did not even send.
Even if I'm 99% certain that I'll be there for a raid, I still put myself as tentative.
It's got to be the best opening ever, and even the line of toads has disappeared.
We have 3 healers, or?
Yeah,
4?
so we're gonna wait to see if we've got a message from someone. Ideally, we would want one more.
Oh, you're an orc.
Looks up.
What are? That was Dingo, man.
Dan Dingo.
I'm not a troll, what are you talking
I'm just making up things. Oh, Furbog. Okay. They have not changed the textures for this guy. Still, it has roundish teeth.
They have actually got updated models in Grizzly Hills.
Ah. Sorta. Cataclysm still uses the old ones.
There's still old burners and ogres walking about, so...
And this model is like really in style of Warcraft 3.
The toy that makes you see Deathwing breathe down on you, Deadly Boss mod skips it.
Okay, I'm going to see if we can pug the remaining spots.
You have to.
Not ideal, but we only need 2.
Come on, we got Sid that heals himself. I got basically used.
We're still waiting, haven't actually heard back from Civ. Maybe an idea just to see if we can pug a tank till he gets here.
That'd be a bit awkward though. If you get a tank, kill the boss, it's like, right, you're done now. See ya.
Yeah, sure. Probably better than trying to let Fed and then do everything though. Unless anyone else has a tanking spec they'd like to bring along, which would be a big win.
The awkward.
I don't think it's a tank. I could in theory tank on this guy, but man, I have never tanked in this raid before. I don't think that would be good.
You can let Sif tank, right? So
It's all good fun.
We'll try to recruit a healer for now. Sif's going to come online in the next couple of minutes.
let Sif tank and just look at one healer extra if we need to.
Yeah, Sif's not online at the moment though.
That's really needed. I can switch to Unholy Battle again.
What about Delusion? Is Delusion around?
Yeah, it's me.
No, you're on a different
Delusion,
character.
Yeah, I'm a shaman. Castle Doom.
Yeah, he's healing.
Yeah, we'd be reluctant to replace you then. Okay, with Nathria, normal, Gildron, and...
I have a tank paladin, but I really don't know.
We need a healer, right? If he...
Yeah.
Was someone switching to a Holy Paladin?
Oh yeah, there was once someone.
I guess after some of them. Yeah, that could be me, but it's in a different guild. If you don't mind, of course. But then we don't need to buy one, right? If we get another healer.
No, yeah, if we get one more healer in the guild, then we don't need to plug anything, which is the dream.
Well, it is in a different guild, but
that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Bring him along. That's great.
I'll switch it then.
Thank you very much.
No
Yeah,
problem.
we got one. Well, lad. Because you know
We need
what
summoning,
happens
guys.
if we pug. We know what will happen if we pug someone. They'll get all the loot. And
Ha! Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Yeah, I pretty much need next to nothing from here. So anything I get, it's just I'm going to put to a roll.
Get 1,000 anima, so it could be worse.
All these PvE items.
Still
but
better to be your plate.
Well, I could get rings and trinkets and necklaces and things like that. Cake. The only thing, arguably, is a trinket, but one's still good, even though it's 197.
And Steve's going to come and tank for us, so our group is complete.
Do we need to healer still?
Yeah,
think
so
we
Carby is relogging on his healer, and then
because
Siv's messaged
someone's
me and is agreed to tank.
Okay, because someone asking in the raid chat, so we need to address that.
Yeah, that's a good point. All people are on it. So, the Carbia is relogging to a healer.
Oh, I did my gauntlet and it actually disintegrated these critters in the corner.
once the Cabria come here, we can start the RP at least.
There were
That's
two
true.
spiders here, and one of them died.
Carbia, is that Marco CS?
Yeah, that's me, the warrior.
Excellent. Oh, yes, excellent. Yeah, you're quite well geared, if I recall.
Yeah, I'm decent geared for this.
So I just got turned into a slime by someone.
Me too.
How do I get out?
I
Interesting
can't even
choice.
turn it.
And then delist the group.
How do you remove it?
Is it a debuff? You right click? Is there an extra action?
No, it's not a
debuff.
debuff.
Remove it.
If you're not
Is
entered
there a
the
dismount
instant,
option like you would on a flight path?
Yeah, Fendis, could you let me out, please? Excellent. Okay, we've got our healers. Just waiting for Civ to get here, and we'll have a full team.
Let's,
Oh yeah,
As-
one thing I was going to say, do you want to make myself raid assist?
Yeah, sure. You can help with some of the markings.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna give like a TLDR on all of the bosses. Sure, most of us have done it before, but if you haven't, that's absolutely fine. And as you might have seen from my amazing message on Discord, from next week we'll be doing a poll as to whether people would prefer to do a weekly normal run on Fridays or Sundays. So we can decide where to go from there. And also, I'm still getting feedback from someone. Not sure who it is though.
We're missing one person, I think. Feedback
me.
for what?
I'm fine.
Feedback is in I can hear my voice, although, yeah, I can hear my voice very distantly from someone.
Grim.
Oh yeah, I meant missing from Discord, not the raid. Shall I do the ready check test? Oh no, never mind, Darren.
Good morning.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Hey,
so
Tim, thanks for covering us. It was just you or bug someone. I prefer not to.
Oh, no,
yeah, no, I only just got home, so
That's cool.
just on time. Nice timing. Wow.
Fashionably late.
I'm gonna do.
I mean,
the,
you had 1 more hour, so.
Oh yeah,
do
for
the
the
ready-
curfew.
if it's okay, I'm gonna do the ready check test.
Yeah,
See,
go ahead.
Alright, so everybody who can hear me, I'm gonna do a ready check. Click no.
Your tricks again.
So everybody, click no.
Breed.
I think Reed was scrolling. I know
There's
Reed
always
too well.
someone.
Brig, Christopher, Velvet.
Come on, guys, remember you're live. We can only screw up so many times.
Absolutely, you get minus 50 DKP for each time you don't join Discord. And can someone else, Nickery, thank you, yeah, where's someone Sid once he's online?
Yeah.
DKP,
Breed, you sound so old.
once you get to minus 200, you get guild picks.
D-Lex is here.
Okay, so it might be Christopher.
Yeah, back in the day, Lynn, mate, good point. Master
Castle
this
Nathria?
thing of the past.
We're
We'll
brought
wait
after
for everyone to get
Warcraft.
here. Just waiting for Sid to join us.
Yes, game's booting.
Now, I need to invest in the SSD. We'll use our guild funds to fund you a new computer. We'll like tax everyone, real money.
Hey, I'm all for it.
Just vocally now. Is this anyone's first time doing Nathria? Absolutely no issue if it is. Just want to get an idea. That silence sounds
As
like
I said, I
Olina,
need
is
some
that a yes?
clarification on
Yes,
Not
that's a
to
yes.
worry.
on the like the
Well, it's
second
my
kick
first
off
time
was-
streaming it.
Indeed, it will be.
But of course, that just puts more pressure on you because you actually got to explain it better. This is like my easy stream. I don't have to say anything now.
Right.
It's all down to you.
Go.
I've asked Chris if he can join Discord.
Cool.
Oh, he says he's only here for the first 3 bosses.
Well, still need to Discord for that.
Well, MSV Orion has messaged from YouTube saying good luck.
Excellent.
Roy.
If he's on our side, then success is guaranteed.
Well, isn't it destruction that's guaranteed?
Ah, see what you did there.
I actually made a reference. Homer, why are you playing?
Don't play.
Oh, Nathria.
Okay, that's a 10 DKP minus for that one, Zero.
That was terrifying.
Still perhaps.
If you're going to impersonate someone, make sure it's the best impression in the world.
Yay!
I'm
And we
not tired of
are
that.
soon to be here.
Jeremy Clarkson.
My best impression is of a competent raider, but you see through it the longer you see it.
You mean when we pull and you die in about 30 seconds on
That sounds
the
about right, yeah.
last
That sounds about right.
expansions content?
There we go.
Still are
Not
at
even
the
current, but
first
previous.
place.
Nickery, let's summon.
You do realize
Have not-
he's
We haven't got a single warlock, so.
We
Yeah, I
don't
was
know.
thinking,
Sorry, someone.
is it worth it to have my warlock with us? And then
Nah,
log
it's
it
fine
out?
now.
You can just use the meeting stone, right?
So,
Hey, he's already summoned, guys. Apparently.
standard rules, obviously all chat away, but while one of us is explaining a boss, or during a boss, if we could keep things reasonably clear, unless I've missed something, in which case feel free to chime in. because I'm likely to probably miss something at some point.
And do not sing.
I will not. If anyone sings, it will not be me. So
Well, no, don't you remember last time I sang something? We died.
Absolutely. Let's add some markers.
I can't remember which
put
boss
my
battle it
name
was,
on
but it was
anyway.
like just like the Hokey Cokey, we were in and out, in and out.
And Hellion, you can be our go-to pillar phase marker.
Yeah. I was gonna say, is that marker for the Blood Shroud or for in general?
For Blood Shroud, we can go there.
Then Blood Shroud, it's on the wrong side.
Sorry, yes, it should be 90 degrees further round. You are correct.
Yes. I've made that mistake, don't worry.
Can you set them as main and second tank also?
Okay, yeah. How do I do? If I right-click on you,
You go into the raid tab on O, and then you can right-click the name and then promote to or make main tank.
right,
Set main tank, I believe.
there we go. Okay, so Shriekwing, for those of you who do not know, it is a two-phase fight. I can hear my voice from someone. Can someone check out their feedback?
It's Grim's.
Probably Grim again.
Yeah.
You
So-
push to talk.
Yeah. So we send a set amount of time in the first phase, during which time the boss's energy fills up, and then once it's full, we have to run away from the boss. In a second phase, hiding behind pillars, running away from stuff, and then the boss goes back into the first phase, and it sort of repeats like that until we kill the boss. So what we need to know, in the first phase, that's the normal phase, the boss has an ability called Echolocation. They will mark, I think it's 3 or 4 people in the raid, and after 8 seconds or so, those people will drop a pool of blood around them. So when you're marked by echolocation, you need to run away, ideally run up to one of the walls, and make sure the blood gets dropped there. Otherwise, the blood can really build up throughout the fight, and that's the thing that's most likely to wipe us. The other phase 1 ability to bear in mind is called Ear-Splitting Shriek. The boss will channel this for about 5 seconds, and unless there's a pillar between you and the boss, you take a huge amount of damage and drop a blood pool. So yeah, as Brig says, I'll try to call it out a few seconds early. Everyone just has to run behind a pillar, wait for the shriek to go off, then you can go back to DPSing. That's all you have to worry about. In the second phase, the boss will teleport into the middle. The boss becomes immune to all damage, and our only focus is on running away. The boss will fire out a load of echo discs that bounce around the room. We're all going to stack up on the purple icon and on Hellion, who has a blue square, and we're going to follow Hellion around. He's going to lead us and show us the best route to avoid all of the bouncing sonars. You don't want to get hit by these, as if you do, you drop a blood pool and take a load of damage, which is not ideal. And during this phase, the boss will also do an Ear-Splitting Shriek again, which, just like in the first phase, you have to get behind a pillar to block it. And yeah, that's pretty simple. That is the boss. We'll be using Heroism on the pool. So Brie, if you'd like to do that for us. The boss doesn't get harder as the fight goes on, so it's good to use it at the start.
At this, did you say at the second phase, stack on square?
Stack on, yeah, so we're moving over to purple, and once we've done that, we'll then follow Hellion around, who's got a blue square above his head. There'll be a load of sonars bouncing around we have to dodge, and the boss will do a Ear-Splitting Shriek where we have to move behind a pillar. Okay, so if that is all there, I think we're all here. Let's do a record check.
Make sure to set Vader in his second tank, so you also just set main tank on him.
Ah, yes,
It'll
okay.
set him
Make
apart.
sure I do a pull timer before.
Just
Also
remember,
that.
we got to do good now. Someone's been advertising us on Trade Chat.
Absolutely. So,
Also,
Is this
Vader, do you know when to swap?
Last time DBM.
Yeah, but DBM will just yell at you when to. So.
sorry, new question. How do I do a pull timer?
Slash
Slash
pull.
pull timer.
That didn't actually work for me, unless there's a space.
You can do slash pull space
There is
10
space.
or slash pull space 5 or something.
Okay, there we
And then
go.
we do hero on pull, but break
Yep.
the mates are doing it, so don't worry.
Let's do this.
On pull. Okay. Hey. First echolocation is coming out soon.
2, 1.
Okay, so if you've got that, run over to a wall and drop your pool of blood nice and far away.
No pressure at all, man.
2, 1.
Yep. Run over, guys. Okay, we've got a Shriek coming up in 2 seconds. Get ready to move behind a pillar. Nice one, no one got hit.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah. Okay, echo locations, run over to the walls. All behind a pillar. Excellent. Okay, all up over to purple. Stack up. If you touch the boss, you will die.
Beware. Everyone basically hug me. Stand on top of me.
Watch out for that one coming in. Stay behind a pillar with a Shriek. Watch out, one's coming over. Well played, guys.
GG.
Back to phase 1.
Didn't even try.
See, sometimes these people actually make it look like they know what they're doing.
You're lucky.
2, 1.
There must
Echo locations, run out.
They must move faster.
Echo locations, move out. It's splitting Shriek in 3 seconds, guys. Prepare to move. All good. We haven't had a single mechanic failure whole fight.
1.
Don't jinx us.
I'm trying to. I want to make things interesting.
Well, there's only 10% of the boss left, so even if we absolutely get hit by everything, we're still killing it.
Three, 2, 1.
Can still wipe.
There we go.
Bloody hell,
Excellent,
guys. People
okay.
watching almost
You've
think we
got
know what we're
Frost
doing.
No, I mean, it was because of my amazing instructions. That's got to be it. Careful, eh?
Roll for Greaves.
Roll for plate boots.
No, when you're too used to mythic bloods, just to don't loot the boss, just run faster. Then you know, oh yeah. That's the thing.
Gotta pick up that 35 anima, you know?
It's increased now, right? Really?
Yeah,
mean,
it's
yeah.
a lot more now, actually, yeah.
You get 3 times 35 now.
And the native boss has dropped even more than that, yeah.
So if anyone wants item level 200 plate boots, roll for it. The roll to beat is 93. No Grim.
199.
Well done, Chris. They're yours. Was there any other loot to roll for? Or was it just the boots?
Valen, what are your boots currently? Oh, you should be able to trade them.
Yeah, that's right, Christopher.
Good.
If you can only benefit from one boss a week in Leeds.
So runner-up is Washian then. Don't stand in the red trap. Oh, buildings. Oh yeah, right. It doesn't matter. It's normal.
Fine, it's chill. It's chill.
Yeah, I have to remind myself it's not heroic.
Kind of worried that, with all the ults, we might struggle to make much progress, but it looks as though we're in for a fairly smooth time.
It's still early.
Yeah.
We've only done the first boss so far, so...
I know, but that was a very good indicator, I think. That was a very good indicator.
But we'll probably not be doing achievements for this guy.
Probably, so Limay, probably not on the first week. Once we've cleared a few more times and people want something a bit spicier, then absolutely, but we'll just focus on clearing it for now.
Yeah, once we've got this place on farm to the point that we really don't even have to spare a brain cell thinking about it.
Absolutely. Everyone knows that's what happens when dogs die. Okay, so Huntsmaster. This is a three-phase fight basically. Throughout the fight, he summons his 3 dogs. You can see he's got his first one right now, which is Morgul. Notably, him and the dogs share a health pool. So whether you DPS him or DPS the dog, you still progress the fight. And if they're close to each other, you can cleave, you can multi-dot, which is even better. Now, Huntsmaster has 2 abilities, which he uses throughout the fight. First, he's got, I think it's called Spread Shot, where he fires a cone of shots. We're not really going to do anything about this. The healers just have to heal it up. He's also got another ability. I forget what it's called. But he marks 3 people. You get a red arrow above your head. And a few seconds later... Sin Seeker, yeah, that's it. He fires a piercing bolt that travels through you, hitting anyone on the way. So when you're marked with Sin Seeker, you need to move out of the group, make sure no one's in front or behind you, wait for yourself to get shot, and then just move back into the group. Nice and simple. Now his first dog, Morgul, has an ability where he will choose someone, you get a red circle around you, and a few seconds later he jumps. You have to make sure you're near about 5 or 6 other people, because this will soak the damage and stop you getting one shot. So if you see someone getting marked, about 5 or 6 people can run over, that's it, vicious lunge, and soak it. Now the hardest dog, and the one that's most likely to wipe us, is Barghast, which is the second dog. This dog will be tanked over in the corner. I will just drop a marker for us. Drop that. It has 2 abilities. It has Rip Soul. Rip Soul is cast on the tank, and it creates a soul which walks over to the boss. The healers have to fully heal up the soul before it reaches the boss, or the boss gets a huge damage increase. So the healers just need to focus on that. And probably the most complicated part of the fight is Barghast casts Shades of Barghast. Now, myself and Brieg and Galliel, we can focus. We need to crowd control this Shade with a Frost Trap or a Polymorph and leave it there. Under no account should anyone DPS the crowd controlled mob until I call it out, as this will probably wipe us. So when the Shade spawns, we'll freeze it, and then when I call out a few seconds later, yeah, Limbea Hex would be great. We all need to switch the mob and absolutely blow it up. Now, during this time, the mob will be casting an ability, and we have to make sure this cast never completes. So stuns, interrupts, anything that can interrupt this, we have to do. Now, once we've done that a few times, we'll have defeated Barghast, and we'll get the final dog, Hicutis. Now on Hicutis, we want to use Heroism, so Brieg, it will be your moment to shine. And the 2 main mechanics for Hicutis, over time he builds up stacks that increase his damage. The tanks just have to drag him a bit every few seconds to clear those stacks. This is a burst of damage to the raid, so healers just have to watch out for this. The only other ability he has is he marks people, and after a few seconds you drop this sort of brown puddle of goop. When you're marked by this, just run over to the walls and make sure you drop it nice and out of the way of everyone. So yeah, that's the fight. I'll call things out as they happen, but hopefully it'll be another easy win for us. So if everyone is ready and everyone understands, I will start the pull timer. And Gammon will save us.
Yes, he will.
Oh, Limbe, yes. Anything else you'd like to add? I have pull button. What do you mean?
Honestly, it's just easier to type /pull 10 or /pull 8 or something.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So, notably, actually, tanks. The first and third dogs we will tank by the Huntmaster where he's standing now, and the second dog, that's Barghast, will tank over where the moon is. So, let's start the pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, make sure we have 5 or 6 people saking that. Okay, since you keep coming up soon, make sure you spread out and no one is in front or behind you.
Swap it.
Yeah, I just made sure that I had the correct target.
You can tap target, there's only 2 people here.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. We will have the second dog soon. Make sure you move it over to the moon.
Yes, sir. Swap.
You could move that. Yep.
That was a terrible
Soul.
Okay, shades in 5 seconds. Yep, healers, heal up that soul. Okay, no one attack the soul until I mention to do so. Okay, we'll be switching soon. And switch now. Make sure that cast never finishes.
Use hard
Interrupt that. Okay, and now all switch back to Huntsmaster. Nice one, guys. Okay, spread shot, target spread out. Healers heal the soul, and we're going to trap the AF now.
Your shield is up?
Yep, it's trapped.
Watch out, Sinseeker.
Barghast is about to die.
Okay, prepare for heroism. And we will shortly be switching to the shade. Yep, shortly be switching to the shade. Okay, heroism now, please. And we switch to the shade. Make sure that cast never finishes. Excellent. Okay, guys, with their circles, move to the walls, please.
Watch Sinseeker.
Okay. Those circles, move to the walls, please. And get ready for spread shots. Over to those walls. Excellent. Robert, very clean kill by the looks of it.
I can stop healing if you want it to be a bit messier.
No, good job. Healers are being...
Bring it on, I'm bored.
I can take it.
I'm really bored.
Enjoy your anima.
I will enjoy the renown bet more than the anima.
This is a new record.
Either of those items up for trades?
Roll for plate reds.
You got two pieces of loot.
2 cups.
Yeah, this should have increased that as well, right?
Yeah, you'll get all the loot tonight, won't you, Zero?
But every boss should drop at least 4 pieces, or is it?
Some people must already be saved.
The 2 rolls get the cups, the 2 of them.
I was going to say is I don't expect anything tonight because I've already got like 200 and better, so anything I get I'll just put to a roll.
If no one else, it's going to be Kladzek and Washion.
Yeah, it looks like Moshian gets it.
There's 2 cups, so...
Don't stand in the green shit here, it applies a DOT that hurts a lot.
Well, make sure the healers don't get bored with you.
Bree, are you looking to roll that cloak?
Okay, yeah. If anyone wants that cloak, go ahead and roll.
Then Vashion and Kladzek get cuts. There's 2 of them.
Already got it.
Who's already gotten it?
Grim. I think I've had that cloak about 3 times.
I've got a rat on me, guys.
Yeah, same.
Are you related?
8-0. Which one of them did you give your cuffs to?
They weren't my cuffs. But,
you linked
there
it.
was someone else's who wanted to roll.
Can I get a cleanse? I've got 21 stacks.
Brutal.
They should have gone to Washian.
Thank you.
Vashion, when you find me, open trade.
I had 30.
It's a mess.
Also, do you have any brave volunteers on Darkvein? Boss, after this, it'd be cool to have some new people get to experience the tanks. Let me know if you're feeling brave. Give me and Bree your rest.
I was going to say I would, but I'm melee, so...
I'll tank with my
ideally
priest.
any range players. Good to get some new people to get some experience.
Also, people remember, when it comes to loot, even if the stats are a bit naff, you really want, if it's a huge item level upgrade, get it. Because it'll set a good benchmark.
It will help you get invited to pugs as well.
Actually, should we take the packs to the left also for chance of BOEs?
I'm personally alright. Does anyone else want to clear everything? Speak up if you do, but I'm personally...
It's normal with BOEs.
Just let's go for the farthest we can go. Every boss one.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance we can
Right,
clear
yeah.
tonight, to be honest, with the pace we're setting.
Yeah, we'll see how things go.
Okay, so this boss is a bit spicy, so I hope you're all ready. This boss is like Shriekwing, in that he has one cycle of abilities he uses throughout the entire fight, with no changes. So, because of that, we're going to have heroism at the very start. Now, the main mechanic this boss has is called Miasma. Several people, I think it will be probably 4 or 5 of us, will get marked with a little sort of light blue circle. While you're marked with this, you actually can't get healed by anything. Your healers can't heal you, potions won't heal. The only way to heal is to leech off people, and anyone who's inside your circle, you leech off them, and it helps you survive. So ideally, you want about 2 people standing in your circle to heal you. So we're all going to have to pay attention to this and make sure that everyone has... Let's put a mark there. There we go. make sure that there's 2 people inside each person's circle. Now, his other 3 abilities, I think, to worry about. He has Volatile Injection, which is a beam. He will mark 3 people with these. Just like Sinseeker, you have to run off to the side and make sure the beam that gets shot through you doesn't hit anyone in front of you or behind you. For that reason, we can have ranged, they're going to stack up loosely around blue. Melee can stack up around green. There we go. And tanks can tank him on like red. There we go.
I was going to say, my one note to this is to be careful. You really don't want to be close to him because of those beams.
Yeah, that's right. So when you get marked by a beam, you want to run off to the far right or far left, which should be nice and clear, so you don't get hit. And as Galliel says, make sure that you don't stand on top of someone who also has a beam, otherwise you'll get one shot, which will be a bit embarrassing. So the other 2 abilities. Sorry, yep, go ahead.
I was just going to say a side note as well, because a lot of people don't get this on the first fight. That it's actually quite hard to see who's been targeted with the beams, so you need to really look out to see if you've got that blue arrow over your head, and if you do, you need to run out as quick as you can.
Yeah, DBM will yell at you as well. The other 2 abilities...
It's not as obvious as Sinseeker. Sorry, yeah, continue.
Are called, is it Expunge?
Yes.
Yes, so he'll mark several people with Expunge. Everyone will get a big blue circle around you that is larger depending on how much health you're missing. We only need to spread out because you want to make sure no one is in that circle. So spread out, run as far away as you like, just make sure that no one's in your circle. The final ability is called Consume. All you have to do with Consume is just run away. The boss will try to pull you in, so just run backwards. And if you're a marksmanship hunter, you can continue shooting at him, which is good news for that. So I think that is everything. Heroism on pool, melee on green, ranged on blue, tanks on red. Yeah, any questions?
Did you talk about soaking?
Yeah, so I mentioned at the start, yeah. We want about, ideally 2 people to soak each Miasma. I'm just going to close my door. So, if there are no questions, then let us have a pull timer. So, a ready check first, actually.
So I'm just getting nice shots of everyone, don't mind me.
Not to worry, everyone is ready. So, let us go. Heroism on pull, please.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2.
Oh, respect pull timer.
Okay, we've got a load of people on Galliel, only need 2. Beams coming out, yep. Nicely done.
Careful, those miasmas.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, Expunge is coming out. Prepare to spread, guys.
I don't have to drop off the thing anymore.
No, that's only heroic. Okay, we've got some more beams coming soon.
There's a lot of miasmas on me.
3.
If some ranged want to move over to melee range. Okay, can I have someone else in my circle, please? Okay, run away from each other, guys.
Pretty simple, boss, this. This literally is just a hokey pokey.
Beams are coming out, guys. Prepare to pay attention. Alf, can you move behind the boss with the rest of the melee? Thank you. Yep, run away, guys. And keep moving backwards. And moving back over to red, please. Beams, move out. Okay, can we move the boss back a bit, please?
Yeah, he can't move while he's casting.
2.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, range, can you move a bit closer together around blue? Okay, we'll move away.
Three, two, one.
Washington, can you move? There, yeah, that's good. Okay, beams coming out, guys. Khazad-dûm, watch out.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. That's totally my bad. Have we Miasma?
Guys, help soaking.
Need so?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, move away, guys. Can melee make sure they're all standing behind the boss?
Unfortunately, four melee have my ass.
Beams, move out,
Spread
guys.
out a bit.
Watch out, melee.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, all back away, guys. Make sure you still heal up people with those circles.
Oops.
Okay, beams, guys, spread out. Watch out, melee.
2, 1.
Fortunately, I have 2 taunts.
Oh, nice.
Okay, spread out, guys.
I mean, to anyone watching, you can really tell this is just like kids dance, hokey pokey. You're in, you're out, you're in, you're out. Shake it all about.
Okay, beams are coming out. Spread out, guys. Yep, watch out, melee. Nice.
3, 2, 1.
Nico being good to me,
Innovate.
Okay, spread out, guys. Nice one. Well played, everyone. Yeah, I think as expected, the beams, particularly going on to heroic, are the deadliest part of the fight, and they always kill a few people. It's really easy to get an overlap or have something go wrong.
Was that your excuse, Art? First one in the whole raid, first one. Just want to point that out.
Okay, Galileo, do you want that helm, or is it going to a roll? Okay, roll if you would like that male helm. Are you sure you want? Are you sure you want a male helm, QJ? Okay, just gonna exchange my talents actually.
I can take it. If nobody needs it, I have a legendary on helm, but for separate. So if somebody else needs it, then just take it. And
No one
else
else
I can
needs
use
it though. Cool.
Just as a backup when I switch legendary.
Let's clear some trash.
Kazza rolled on it. Give it to him.
Oh, I think Christopher said he had to go halfway through. That's fine.
I said that at the start. He was only here for 3 bosses.
Okay, Khazad then looks like he actually needs it. So, Khazad has won the item. Oh, someone move into that circle. It's a bit of training for what's about to come.
Can we try and pull the DPS from the guild?
Sorry? To be honest, I think we're fine still. 4 healers and 2 tanks is still fine for a raid size of 20.
I just figured the usual raid number's 21, isn't it?
I think we'll be fine.
Alright.
Who left? A healer or a DPS, right?
A DPS, yeah.
DPS.
I mean, if there's someone in the guild who wants to join as a DPS, I mean...
There you go. If that doesn't work as a guild battle cry, I don't know what will.
mean, it's a great opportunity for people to experience it anyway. They want
True. Speaking of experience, actually, so do any ranged DPS want to try and do the anima containers on this fight? It's good experience. If no one does, me and Bree can do it, but it's a good chance to learn. Don't all volunteer at once.
Like I said, if I was range, I would, but alas.
Alright, that's fine. We're happy to cover it. Yeah, so people with those beams need to run over to those orbs and bisect them with beams. Nice.
There is a nice picture about how to do the orbs correctly.
Yeah, I'll get to that in a sec actually, but I might refer people to the diagram we've got on our raid channel somewhere.
I'm stuck.
For you.
I guess I'm summoning the boss.
Yeah, that.
Something gonna happen.
No, you don't actually. Oh, you do something.
I don't know, I mean.
Yeah, that's why you got stuck. But normally it's
Yes.
the last phase of the boss, so.
Yeah. Just have to interrupt them. Cool.
Okay, so this boss has a very complicated setup going on with 4 anima containers, all with various levels. Me and Brig are going to cover that, so rest of the raid just has to worry about the abilities. So, first ability, she throws these bottled anima containers around. This red circle appears on the floor, just like during the trash. One person, and one person only, needs to soak it, else it does a huge burst of damage to the raid. Another ability for people to watch out for are the anima orbs. So 3 red orbs will appear around the back of the room, and 3 people will be linked together by a red beam. You have to all run over and bisect the orbs. So, ideally you want to be standing just behind it. Yeah, actually, if you go into raid chat, you can tell people where to go actually, Zero.
It's actually an announcement if they scroll up.
Okay, we've got a very handy diagram of how to do that in announcements.
Tell you what, I'll post it again.
Super duper. The third ability for the raid you watch out for is the ads. So, periodically, one person will be marked. They'll have a red circle around them, just like on the trash. After a few seconds, they'll do a small amount of damage to everyone around them, and they'll summon an ad. So you want to make sure you run over near where the boss is, so the tanks can pick up the ad as soon as it spawns. And then everyone just needs to switch to the ad and kill it as quickly as possible. And to be honest, aside from the containers, those 3 mechanics are basically all of the fight. We'll have heroism at 35% probably, so I'll call that out for you, Brig, but if you remember, then all the better.
If we struggle, if we do wipe, I have been in a group before where they did hero on pull, and that actually worked.
Okay, we'll see what that works, but with our DPS...
No, yeah, exactly, it's a backup option.
Yeah. With our DPS, I think we'll probably be good.
Yeah, we'll see how this one goes. If we end up wiping because too many people are dying, then we could just do hero on pull or something.
We'll do heroism at 35, and if we struggle, we can go from there. Cool. Okay, so I will post a ready check. This fight is a bit of a DPS check, so don't fall asleep at your keyboard, I guess. I see Simulator doing a bit of roleplay. Yeah.
I hope everyone saw my diagram in Discord for the orbs.
Everyone is ready.
On you.
Okay, so Bree, you can take containers 3 and 4. I'll take 1 and 2, just like we do on Heroic.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Here we go for the next one. Now, mechanics on this one are actually slightly more interesting than the others, to be honest. As has already been explained, so you've got to work out.
Anima containers are about to come out.
The anima containers here.
Remember to soak those. 1 person only. Come on, 1 near melee. Someone can soak that. Good stuff.
That was terrible.
Hey, the beams are coming out now, guys. So 3 of you are going to get marks. You need to run over towards those beams. Yep.
So they have to cut them.
Cut
on those balls.
Cut the orb.
Bolena, can you move a bit closer? Oh, there we go. Yeah, good job, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Okay, I've got the ad on me now. I'm going to move over to the boss.
So over here's the ads. You take that
Tanks
in.
can pick it up, and everyone needs to switch. Okay, everyone blow up that ad. And more beams are about to come out, so if you get marked, get ready to move. If you're not marked, then clear the area. Nice one, guys.
They cleared it already, so they're getting better at this.
Okay, yeah, more coming out. Nice one, Grim.
It's just targeting me every time.
I was going to target someone.
She likes it.
Hey, if you know how to do it,
3, 2,
great.
1.
I'll take this one.
Breed's got the ad circle,
Yep, switch to the ad, guys.
so I don't know if anyone needs to have this.
As you can see, that's getting up
Not
now.
very full, it'll be fine. Okay, orbs out, guys. Including on me. Everyone into position. Nice, guys. Very
Cleared it
smooth.
nice and quick, so there's not too much damage done.
Okay, soak those guys.
Look, I understand in that.
Obviously, anyone doing raiding, any kind of raiding, should always make sure you've got deadly boss mods.
Okay,
It will
now,
give you alerts.
3, 2,
Wait, actually, don't worry.
1.
So that's gone down, that's going up.
Yep, run over with that.
Breed's got that again, so anyone needs to.
And once we've killed, once that's spawned, yep, heroism. Thank you very much.
They're up as well.
Yep, clear the area, guys, if you're not marked. And go and soak those orbs.
Then we go to the right. Yep.
More,
Soak those
Lily.
guys.
Cut it.
Someone's
You
not
need to
casting
cut
it.
it.
Bend it.
Lynn,
you need to cut
if
it.
you could, there we go.
Good job.
You've got a very long time, so no need to panic.
Did you need to fight correctly?
Bree, can you empty the third tank? Thank you.
Right, fourth tank, that means we're now in a race.
Third tank goes up.
Well, it looks like we're actually doing really well.
Absolutely. Skip that.
4, 3,
First
2,
one.
1.
Warm strength again.
Yep, guys, move over by setting those orbs. One person, come on, Beldax, yes, run over to the,
Beldax.
Move a bit closer, please.
Beldax, cut
And
the orb.
Bodena, move to melee.
Beldax, cut the orb.
Don't drop it on top of the group.
Oh god.
It deals damage.
Lena, don't drop it on us.
Add this up.
Focus the boss, guys. Move a bit closer. And there we go. There we go. I was getting a bit nervous there.
Oh, why?
They one-shot us if they lost.
There's always one. But hey, we got it.
Doing fine.
She's going down.
Okay, all just focus the boss, ignore the mechanics.
And that's another
Yeah,
one
those
done.
cutting those orbs is a bit tricky. It definitely takes some practice.
Do we need to cut these? Oh, okay, good.
We forgot to get the shortcut.
Well, now, so that's up to
Go do
22.
that
I've
now,
been
that's fine.
slacking on it.
Okay, so I have a male legging.
I've got rings.
Oh wait, someone
Sorry,
roll
yeah,
for
do
ring.
sibs first. Ignore that. Sorry, do sibs first.
Give it to Weshin, the ring. I already have enough. I get so much food. So,
No, it looks like it's KL. K-Lat.
Clacksack.
Gets that ring.
Okay, so
one else?
now we will go for Memento
Sure.
laden characters.
Go run away.
there you go.
Nice roll there.
Okay, we will do Artificer next.
Lol.
Oh, Analyth, yes. If anyone would like to roll for Memory of Past Sins.
Oh wait, Khazad-dûm gets that memento-laden legs, right? Because they're male and Nikori is leather.
It's leather. Yeah. No, I rolled for the trinket.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, if no one else wants the trinket, I'm
49.
39. Eh?
Never mind, skip my roll.
Okay.
Was there any other need for trade? Otherwise, we can start on the trash.
Yeah, we fight
Alright, Nikori.
where are you?
I'm behind you.
So, bonus points for
Everyone,
anyone
we've
can
gone
guess
back to the very first room of
what
the
boss is
dungeon.
next.
To progress.
Thank you.
On it.
Az, why are you trading me?
Oh, sorry. I thought you rolled it. You're ahead.
No, I just state what to roll.
Yeah, I
on.
know. Who has it though? Oh, it's your famous hunter.
You think I'd get a bit of mail gear?
He doesn't trade, he prefers being traded.
Yeah, that's right.
Trading boosts is the only reason I've made any progress in this game.
Remember, we're killing all the trash here for the chance of experience.
And also, someone at one point will accidentally aggro those. So Civ, you
Like
have a
that,
mystery.
Yeah, there you go.
Like it just happened, yeah. Spot the deliberate mistake, I guess.
But you guys know, right, that I can't even heal when you guys pumping that DPS, that healing done.
Excuses.
Jeez.
So did everyone get their items that they rolled on? People look a little bit messy. I'm going to assume that's a yes, since no one's complaining.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh my god. I had a trap placed under me and triggered, and then they knocked me back into another trap.
That just sounds like excuses, Zero.
Well, nobody died from it, so... I'm not
Excuses
feeling
for the
guilty.
world to hear.
I'm not feeling guilty if no one died, so...
Every time I die, it's just like...
Every time anyone else dies, they just pretend to be art.
Oh, look at that DPS from the boy earlier.
I think the marksmanship hunter target cap is working against me here.
I mean, pulling the entire room is quite a bold move. Not gonna lie.
You're a fine
I guess I could actually
Regain my DPS on your helium there.
So,
Still one
lowest
left, guys.
yes,
Assassin
yeah,
behind. Is everyone running? That's pretty meta.
Well, a few people are still fighting.
Need to clear this room.
God, these assassins are horrible.
Oh, there's assassins there.
Die.
Oh no, it says
Yeah.
more. Yes.
Just die. There we go, we got him.
You guys can
People
do.
come back.
Yeah, he was doing that annoying thing where he's on like 2% health and then disappears.
Should we
Right,
try
yeah.
to
Fill
do
the
all
trash
this
here.
one?
Yeah, it's full of. Full.
No. I'm gonna pop my rallying cry. Because you're gonna be getting hit hard.
Please do. Oh god, oh god. I think we got a bit overzealous here.
Okay, I think our eyes were bigger than our stomach to coin a phrase. Did 17k DPS, so
Right, everyone blame Art.
worth it.
My
Yeah,
sword's
Jake's
on
fault.
cooldown.
As always, it's Jake's fault.
Come here, you vampire
As many of
looking
them
at.
down as you can.
is everybody running out of stunned all the time?
It is a fortified week, to be fair, so we should have expected this.
If you die, release.
We still have
too many bombs ever.
I think the main reason with DPS was low was because I think you died very early.
Need a moving
Bombs
camera.
everywhere.
Oh, don't stop them.
At one point you need to, right? Or was
No.
it tactic?
Oh my lord, look at that.
Oh, I think so.
You can just
got
walk
him.
away from them. You don't need to stand on anything.
We have some people not releasing.
Well, you're clear.
Ah, well, I
Bombs.
think we're clear, we can rest anyway. It's not over
It's
leaking.
fine.
We survive this. Easy.
Damn
Grim,
assassin.
that's part of your plan, isn't it? Die nice and early and get a good view.
Hey, come on. I've kept you alive for most of the fights.
I think it's incentive to stay alive. You can move around while alive and get a good view.
So, Orpheon, you're cool. Do we open the portal or just go straight to
Let's open the portal, absolutely, yeah. We'll do Artificer first.
We actually made it.
Yeah, it's worth it. We'll get the portal. Could get some BOEs as well, so no reason not to.
Can I get some
Thank you,
healing?
Castle.
No. I had 49 stacks of a lead on me.
The assassin.
We have a guy behind us, assassin.
Oh, come on.
Be aware.
Of course it's a fucking assassin.
He went straight for me, so he clearly knows who the most dangerous person in the raid is.
Dangerous to us, yes.
Yeah, you're not American, are you, by any chance, Art? I mean, friendly fire and all that.
Absolutely.
Ow, Blair America.
So if any of you die again, we're just about to get to a mirror, and I believe it is the first one or second one on the right in the first room. It will take you right back here. So after we wipe, we can... if we wipe, we can get back nice and quick.
I like your optimism.
Optimism's what makes the raid work, I guess.
Well, considering Artificer is 10 times easier than Minerva.
Possibly. It can get people if they're not prepared. Get people if they're not ready. We actually nearly wiped on Minerva. If that those orbs hadn't been soaked, things could have gone south.
Yeah, no deaths on 3 out of 4 bosses, but hey, we'll die to the mobs.
Well, there actually were deaths, though.
I
You
didn't
think the
die.
bosses really are?
For once.
3 die on Destroyer, I believe. Yeah, he
Yeah,
doesn't
but-
even know that people died. Not paying attention, are we?
I said 3 out of 4.
Oh, you're sorry. Yeah, you're right. Ignore me. You're right. Okay.
Wait.
Got a portal. Don't go through it, by the way. That's just a shortcut for if we wipe.
And of course, Art was the first one.
What?
I saw that.
No, you didn't.
Because yes, people, we do
You're
wind
not
Art
the
up,
only
but he's
one
a good
that
raid
can be.
leader.
Come on, you
Yeah,
slowpokes.
sure. No, why not?
Don't let the paladin be quicker than you.
And dare I say it, a good guild leader
You're
too.
not the first one.
I am one of the first
sure.
ones, yes.
Oh damn it, I just did something I promised myself I never would. I just said something like nice about
If you stand
Art.
for the fire, you get a buff.
Something that violates the translation.
He violated the Geneva Convention. Definitely.
This is my personal favourite boss section.
Isn't Daddy that?
That was no bueno, my dude.
This does hurt. If you release, guys, remember to go back through the portal rather than running.
Lol.
There we go.
So we should get interrupts going on. Nobody's interrupting. I see the volleys going on like hell and everything interrupting. So if you're DPS, try to interrupt as much as you can.
I'm not dying today.
I just wish I could actually get some aggro off you. The only time I can do that is on boss pulls, when I actually pop everything that's damaging.
That's
I
how
died.
you count. Yeah, that's the thing.
Suddenly I took all the damage.
So, what's your excuse, or gracious raid leader, for interrupting?
What? Sorry for not doing enough interrupts. I was.
Yeah, you interrupted once.
I was joined first. I think that deserves some credit, right? Very, very joined first, but hey. I'm too busy. It's my constant attention that keeps us alive.
Yeah.
I haven't got time for interrupts.
There's a questionable choice of running into the trash.
Watch out for the seeds, guys.
Oh, someone wants to join us.
Is it a DPS? Well, we need a DPS, so... Not that we need, but...
Absolutely. Armies can join. I will drop them in, like...
Ooh, Noxian Locksbox.
Right, now we have to
Right,
go
you're
all the way
welcome.
back so that we can invite a guy. I mean to Sam.
One moment, can you join Discord? So, we're in the trash, and then while I'm explaining the boss, we can run back and summon Amis. If that works for everyone, we'll have 2 people.
Just let's do Nikri.
We'll have our
Yeah.
speediest boys can run
Hey,
back.
come with
And
me.
we,
I'm far from being speedy.
I'm in combat though.
Jump
Well,
out.
anyway.
Just run.
Oh shit.
yeah, watch out for those seeds, guys. They're don't heal you.
That's a big thing.
I'll tell you what, the people who just died can run out and light summon.
Alright, good point.
That works.
Yeah,
That's a
good point. Yeah.
Come here, Sif.
Watch out for
Walk
seeds.
of shame.
Totally. It was planned.
Yeah, I was too busy drinking to look at bombs.
Alright, Dario.
Amy's, right?
Okay, so, Officer Zymox is a very, it's a very fun boss, I think. It's a bit spicy. So, the whole idea of this boss
this one.
is that he lets us place portals, and portals are the key to avoiding his abilities. So, throughout the fight, he will periodically mark 2 people with portals. I'm just going to drop some raid markers, if I can remember.
I'm gonna die.
Actually, can you drop raid markers, 0, as assist?
Yep.
Could you drop the ones you normally drop while I explain the boss?
Yep.
So, throughout the fight, he will mark 2 people. Well, actually, I'll explain that last when the markers are down. So, periodically, he will spawn these beams. They're like straight lines. Just move out of them, or you'll get blasted for some damage. That's throughout the fight. Also, periodically, he will mark the tank. The tank will get a huge circle around them. At that point, the other tank has to taunt off, and a few seconds later, the tank will blow up, damaging everyone in that circle. So watch out and make sure you don't get blown up by the tank. So, the key element of this fight are portals. Throughout the fight, the boss will mark 2 random people, and after like 8 seconds or so, they will drop a portal. But they will drop a portal at their feet. The 2 portals are linked, and walking into one teleports you over to the other. For most of the fight, that's 100 to 40%. We want 1 portal on blue and 1 portal on yellow. Normally, if 2 people get marked, you want the range to run over to yellow. If like 2 ranged or 2 melee both get marked with portals, we can call out and work out what to do as it happens. So, the main mechanics, the boss has 3 sort of main, really flashy abilities that require the portals to avoid them, and he does them throughout the fight. So 100 to 70, he summons ghosts. These ghosts fixate on you and run towards you really quickly. If they reach you, you get mind controlled, which is bad news. So, if you get fixated by the ghosts, run into the portal, which should be on blue, you get teleported over, and the ghosts won't reach you in time, and that will all be good. Below 70%, he summons some seeds. Now, some people have to grab these seeds and drop them over by yellow and use the portals to get back. While I'm on the topic, who wants to do the seeds? You will get volunteered if you don't speak up. So we need 2 ranged DPS to do the seeds by the boss on the door.
I could do the melee one.
Okay, 0 can do the melee one. I can do the one where the boss is now. And who wants to take the seed by the door? I will volunteer.
Hunter.
Okay, Galil, are you feeling ambitious? Okay, Galio, you have been selected. So, Galio, when he spawns the seeds, you have to run over to the seed, click it to pick it up, then run over, drop it, use the extra action button to let go of it, and then take the portal, which should be on yellow, back to the boss. Okay? Everyone else doesn't need to worry, because the seeds won't affect you. Now, when a boss drops below 40, from that point on, we drop the portals at blue and green, not blue and yellow. I'll call out a reminder. Boss will summon a big, like, scythe in the middle that will slowly pull everyone in. The only way to survive this is to run between the green and the blue portal, and when you get pulled back, you'll go into the green portal, get teleported into the blue portal, and you'll hopefully won't get pulled in. You'll probably see what we mean in practice. So that is the fight. Ranged, you want to stack up over where I'm walking to now. You want to sort of be loosely around this sort of area, and the boss can be tanked where the skull is. Okay, I think we... Oh, is Amy's here?
They're on their way.
Excellent. So, any questions?
Yeah, what do we do?
Great job, Galio. Get out of the raid, get out. Average
You
hunter.
can't kick me, I'm streaming.
That's true, that's very true. Okay, so normal's quite generous, Galio. If you want to blow any movement speed cooldowns, like your soul shade
We have a good
or
lot.
aspect of the cheetah or disengage, you have more than enough time. And the seed always spawns in the same place, and it will spawn just by the door is your one. So I'll let you know when it's coming up, and you can begin to, move and get ready.
It's not the ride.
Everyone's here now.
Cool. If we're all here, I will do a ready check.
Can I get priest by the way?
Ranged, you want to move over to just past the green and blue. Just follow everyone else.
Is there any traps on normal?
No.
There are not, no, but
Okay.
it is good practice because of the seeds. We want everyone over that side of the room anyway, and it's just good practice. Okay, everyone is ready. I will stop the timer. So remember, at the start of the fight, we want portals on blue and portals on yellow.
1.
Okay, yeah, ranged, all slowly move over to where I'm walking to. You guys would like to move over? Okay, Bree, yep, you can go over, drop the blue one.
Beware.
Drop the yellow one, rather. Okay, move out of those lines.
That was close.
Okay, if you're fixated by a ghost, run into the yellow portal. And the ghost will not reach you in time.
Washing possessed.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I thought the thing had already popped, but apparently the duration is a lot longer on normal.
And take the portal back, guys. Don't run back. Just take the portal back.
If someone gets possessed, just attack them real quick and give you some health. Then you snap out
Okay,
of it.
Bully, can you move to
Amy,
yellow,
go to
please?
blue. Amy.
Amy's, run to blue, yep. Run over to blue.
Hmm.
Don't worry, not a disaster, that's fine. Just try to do blue next time.
I'll in Discord.
Okay, bear in mind, guys, the portal is a bit misplaced. Make sure everyone knows where it is. Okay, if you get fixated, run into the portal, just towards the door now. Okay, we're soon going to be in phase 2, which is the seeds. We still want portals on blue and yellow though. Okay, portal same place. Yep, Galil, if you could run over to yellow. Perfect, thank you guys. Okay, Bolin, if you could run over to yellow, yep. Okay, seeds are up, guys. Okay, grab the seeds, run over, drop them as far as you can with the extraction button, then pop back through the portal. Oh, okay, yeah, use the portal, drop it off, then come back.
Ah,
Move out,
rocket.
guys, move out the blue. Okay, we'll have a chat about that afterwards. That went a bit wrong.
Just chill out and that'd be.
All the sea droppers are still dead. Not an issue. We can proceed. Yep, drop those portals over at yellow.
Better, it's on you, it's on you. Did you taunt?
The win. Yeah, I thought you had it because of the portal.
Yeah,
Battle
but
res the
keep
hero.
an eye on. You can tank. If you get it again, it will kill you.
Okay, siege guys. So run over, drop them by the portal, and then teleport back. Yep, nice and quick, Galio. Good job, guys. Galio did that perfectly. Okay, Bree, if you could go over to the far side. We're soon be getting to phase 3, so future portals after these get dropped on blue and green.
Stage 3, yeah.
Blue and green, we no longer drop any portals on yellow.
One hero.
Oh, sorry, yes. Good shout. My bad there.
I do the same thing. I always forget this boss.
Okay.
Green and blue.
Hey,
Green
Leo,
and blue.
come back.
Oh,
Green. Go
one of them
green.
is a straight line. One of them.
Green,
No, not so
green.
close. Not so close.
That is interesting.
Okay, guys. Blow moving speed cooldown. Try to run between the portals if you can.
Pop all defensives when it comes. Oh.
Okay.
Really?
No one
smoked it.
What?
But ideally, you can move the green one a bit further back next time because we want some space to run between them.
You can even resist that. You don't do.
My bad, I didn't realize what it was.
Don't worry, that's fine. We're all here to learn.
No problem.
Yes, that. Okay,
Apparently.
doing green guys, and the green one needs to be a bit further back this time.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gold X, that is perfect. Okay, right guys, run between the portals. If you can, also avoid the beams. Okay, blue and green guys, Bree. Yep, you can do green. Should have ourselves a kill.
All too easy.
Don't jinx it. We can still wipe if you want.
No, we can't.
Well played, guys.
At this point, I can
So-
solo him.
So there was a bit of a... I think something went slightly wrong with the seeds, but it looked as though the second set of seeds went perfectly, so people seem to be learning, which is great. Which also happened with the third phase. The portal got a bit misplaced, but I think everyone learned, so that's really good.
Roll
yes.
plate chest.
Roll for that chest.
All plate wearers who need a 200 chest.
I'm only interested in the mog, so if nobody wants to
Yeah,
do it.
what happened in the mug though?
You weren't last, Limay, don't worry. You beat our boss as well. You beat our glorious leader.
Amy's. Nobody else, just Amy's. Alright.
Okay, I know we got
Give it
a
on now.
leader. I know we got a leader, but who's the glorious leader?
That's Jake, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we're going over to Sun King now.
2d17.
Turns out that Summon Plateau 2 was merely a setback.
Yep. A second setback.
Oh, whoops.
Are you all going the wrong way, or is it just me?
Upstairs. Up the stairs, yeah.
Just up the stairs, yeah, downstairs to council.
Everyone's
That makes
stupid
sense,
except for me.
It's Homer Simpson, right?
No, everyone's stupid except
Oh, it's just me in real life, actually.
It's like when I ran to killer on Shrieking and thought the other 19 people were messing up and I wasn't. But it was just me.
Oh, don't stand in that AoE, that ain't good.
There's aggro in the back, bad guy.
You just come out of nowhere and start messing up your day.
Can you guys hear me now?
I can indeed.
Nice. I just
Welcome.
need to get the sound to my headset instead of my screen. That would be great. But
Is this Amy?
Trying to memorize the nickname.
Oh yeah, because I was going to say, if it is, just changing it in Discord.
Yeah, but is it Amy's or not?
Well, Assassin's alive, guys, watch out. Here he comes.
Leave none alive.
Okay, so this is a bit of an ads fight. If you're a good AoE class, this will be your time to shine. Also, don't pull any of the mobs in this room, they all start the boss. So, the way this fight works is, we actually have to heal the boss. There are two phases where we fight waves of ads while healing the boss, and there are two phases where we fight a mini-boss who we have to fight. So, the fight starts with an ad phase. We've got to heal the boss up to 45. And there are various kinds of ads we have to deal with. So, the High Torturer, all he does, he channels on people, and you splash damage out on people near you. So when he does that, just have to spread out. Your DBM should scream at you. Assassins, they're our highest priority. When they get low on health, they'll begin a channel called Return to Stone. If they complete it, they heal to full. So once they drop low, we have to switch some DPS onto them and quickly finish them off. The other notable ad, they're called Soul Infusers. They spawn periodically at the back of the room, so around us now. They will fly over to where the boss is, and if they reach the boss, they'll actually drain him and undo the healing work we've done. So if Soul Infusers are up, they're our highest priority, followed by Assassins, and then we should largely just AoE and cleave down everything else. Notably, the eagle-eyed among you may notice there are some soul pedestals. There's 4 of them at the front of the room. Now, if you click on that, you will drain your health and you will slowly heal up the boss. As you channel it, you will get a debuff, and you should channel until you have about 3 or 4 stacks of this debuff. Ideally, find a quiet time where there aren't many ads up. You can run over to a pedestal and heal up the boss. Only thing to bear in mind, if someone's already using a pedestal and you click it, you actually kick them off. So yeah, don't do that. So that is the first and second ad phases. In between that, when we heal the boss to 45, when we heal him to 90, we have to fight a boss, the Shade of Kelthis. Now, any ads from the first phase are still up, so you have to finish them off as quickly as possible, otherwise we could get overwhelmed while dealing with the boss. Now, while we're fighting Kelthis, there are some phoenixes that will chase us around. We need to swap to and kill those phoenixes as quickly as possible, as they leave permanent puddles of fire on the floor, which will eventually fill up the room. Actually, tanks, can we tank Kelthis in the back corner of the room, like we do on Heroic, and slowly bring him across? It's just good practice.
Sure.
Kelthis also has a frontal cone. He yells something like, "You will all be engulfed in flames," and fires a blast towards the tanks. Just make sure you're not standing in front of him, as this does a large amount of damage and you don't want to get hit. His final ability is called Ember Blast. One person will get marked, you get a big fiery circle around you, and thank you, Galio. And you want a lot of people to run in and stack up inside this blast. It is huge damage, but it's split between all of you. So if there's not enough people soaking, you'll just all die.
At least 6.
And of course, this is the guy
more
talking
will get more debuffs.
It depends on the raid size.
Okay.
For safety, ideally about 10 at least. So that's how it works. We get 1 ad phase, heal the boss to 45, 1 mini boss phase, then we get 1 more ad phase, heal him up to 90, 1 final boss phase. Once we've beaten that, we win the fight. Now, heroism we will probably call at the end of the second ad phase. as we're transitioning into fight the boss again. So I'll call that out because that's likely to be the most hectic part. So there is a lot. There's a lot going on, but once we start playing through the fight and things get called out, it's not too hairy. So
talk about Phoenixes in the shade.
Yeah, so Phoenixes, as I mentioned, range, we are switching to them and killing them. And actually, if anyone with a slow can slow down the Phoenixes, it would help us tremendously.
And if you stand in front of the shade when he does the blast through the tanks, if you get hit by it, it does damage, but you get a stacking debuff on you as well,
Yeah.
so you take more fire damage. That's why you instantly die after.
So you really don't want to get hit by that. Yeah, in fact, people who rate heroic might notice we ignore the Phoenixes, but I did some research. Almost every successful strat recommends killing them, so I think it might be good if we just get some practice trying to do that. So, if we are all ready, I'll just do a ready check.
One question. Can tanks try to group up, move around against the trash, and trying to group them a bit for easier AoE? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll try, but the assassins teleport around, so they're really difficult to keep in one spot.
Yeah, but you have aggro on them, so they should come back to you after they have teleported, right?
I don't think they do. Like they teleport behind someone and do this.
Yeah, then they go back to the main
aggro.
aggro.
They then run back to the tank. The assassins never drop aggro.
Well, if they don't drop aggro, then that should be fine.
And Bolina and Galil, as hunters we have misdirect, ads sort of spawn all around the room. It's a really good thing if we can try to misdirect them onto the tanks. It just makes everything a bit easier. Although, with a lot going on, it's not a disaster if you don't. Just a nice thing you can do. Okay.
Usually the assassins drop aggro on tanks and go focus one, so it's nice to redirect.
I'm not mistaken. Oh, absolutely, sorry. Anrelith. Oh, right.
Also,
when
no, it's not about the raid. No.
Sure.
When we're going for the shade, I think it's a lot easier if the main DPS are in front of the tanks than behind them. It's going to be easier to just see it, both the Phoenixes and Kel'Thuzad, unless you're between the Kel'Thuzad and the Phoenixes.
Possibly just a normal.
The problem it's on normal as well. What he was saying is what he's saying. If you taunt the shade and we're chasing the tank, the shade is dropping the embers, even with the Phoenixes. So the whole DPS, if you follow the shade, we just get pulled over the ember puddles, which give you a big debuff and takes like 9k damage in 3 seconds every
Tell you what, actually, this is a strategy we're probably use on heroic. We might try to call it out now. If you get Ember Blast, actually run slightly out the raid, out of the path we're kiting Kel'Thuzad, and then everyone can go and stack up on you there. Because Ember Blast leaves behind a permanent puddle of fire. So if you run slightly to the side,
not far, but a little bit, yeah.
So actually,
but the blast as well from Kel'Thuzad drops a puddle as well. So it's keeps pulling up the puddle.
Let's just try it.
Over here? Yeah.
Let's try it. It's first run. It's normal. Let's just give it a go, and then we can reconvene afterwards.
If everyone's happy to. Did everyone say they were ready? We've got 2 people away. We'll do another one. Yeah, we'll probably be fine.
We do Feldex. Sometimes you can't hear stuff because your windows. Okay, I'm talking to someone who can't hear. So.
Frederick. Everyone is ready. Okay, let's do a pull down. So our priority, guys, here is killing the assassins. The High Torturer isn't actually much of a threat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The occultist too, for the drop that they do.
If you're remembering, guys, you can interrupt. Do it.
Yeah. Excellent. So that's to kill nice and quick. Now, if you can focus on the occultists, if you can grip them in, that's fantastic. Okay, people, if we can use the soul pedestals, you can run over and click on that. That'll be great.
Don't try to use it when someone else is using it because it will interrupt them.
No more than 3. No more than 3 numbers.
I can't even go up to 5.
Research I've done suggests 3 or 4 is ideal.
The thing is, the reason why only 3 is that after 3, you take more damage than you heal, Kel'Thuzad, so the healers have to make up for it on you.
Okay, guys, we can use some pedestals.
Alright, after we're killing the soul infusers, Van and Marshals, can you pick up the orbs? Just to get you extra power.
Okay, I'll skull mark the assassins. We can focus them down one by one. That'll be great. Oh, focus I held assassin. Good job. Okay, boss is about to come out. If everyone can begin to move towards the back corner where we'll be tanking him. And tanks get ready to pick him up. Okay, so range DPS, priority is to kill the phoenixes. Everyone needs to move over so they're near where the boss is. Yeah, if you could. Okay, stack up an Ember Blast, Bolina. Okay, yeah, when you get Ember Blast, need to move close to the group so we can all soak it for you. Don't stand in front of him. Okay, all stuck up in Grim class.
Grim, don't run away.
Okay, don't ignore the phoenixes. Don't pull them in. Focus on the boss. Stack up on Velet next. Good job, guys. Yeah, now's a good time to use pedestals. If you haven't already.
Soul Infusers.
Yep, so I'm sorry, Soul Infusers, guys. Slows DPS, switch to the Soul Infusers. Don't let them reach the boss. We've got a couple over the right side. We'll switch to those. Excellent.
Healers pick up those orbs.
Yes, if the healers pick up the orbs, sorry, that would be good.
Yeah, we already rolled it out.
No, there's an orb over here. Someone needs to pick it up.
Alright.
He's at 75.
Thank you. Okay, Brig will have heroism when he hits 90. So you can... Focus down that low health assassin before it heals.
80.
Do we wanna compress?
Far enough ahead actually. Brig, don't use heroism unless I call. We might actually...
85. 88. It's 92.
Okay, when the boss spawns and becomes attackable, we'll have heroism, because we might as well. And then take him over to the back of the room, ignore the phoenixes, just nuke him.
Ember Blast, stack up. Don't go alone.
Yeah, don't run away when you have Ember Blast, you'll definitely die.
Beware.
Move out from in front of him.
Here we go.
Nice. Yeah, particularly for heroic, Ember Blast is quite tricky to manage, but you definitely don't want to run away while you've got it because you will
One casualty,
die.
that's not bad. Only one loss, that's not bad.
4 belts.
We've got the same belt. Okay, roll if you want a belt, and
What is that?
hope you guys like play belts. Yeah, so we'll do one roll, and the 4 highest get the belts.
Let's dance.
Okay, we're now going downstairs. Yeah, going downstairs to dance.
It seems only washing needs a belt.
Okay.
What? Someone got a socket on this.
I want to do a different
It's all
dance. Can we teach him the chicken dance?
If no one actually, if the person with the socketed belt doesn't want it, then if you could trade that one to Washington, then that would be yeah. Go downstairs, guys, all the way down.
Trade one with the token.
Yeah. Assuming you do want it. Well, in my event description, I promised dancing, and I'm about to deliver.
Amy's, if you need something, just call it out, and you always can keep your own loot. It's just for people, there are a lot of high people in here now, so that's why we trade it off. So if you loot it by yourself, just roll for it if you need it, and if you need it yourself, just keep it. Don't even bother.
Okay, notably guys, there is a portal behind us. If we won't, sure we won't, then you can use the portal at the start to come right back here.
It seems there are some people who don't know where to go. Guys, go downstairs.
Yeah.
All the way downstairs.
You're going the right way, but then you just turned around and started going the wrong way.
Yeah, I just want to look down on you guys.
Alright.
I think we're going to do Nathria today, you're right, yeah. We might actually, after this boss, we might have a 5-minute break or so. I haven't actually had dinner yet, and I'm actually quite hungry, so I'll grab dinner quickly.
Grim, come on. Pay attention.
Yeah, either spiral staircase, guys, just walk down it. Yeah, come on, fella, you should know where to go, you've done this before.
I'm usually a healer, I just
Yes,
go,
but I usually have about half a dozen fags by now, and
Come
I
on,
quit
fella, I can
smoking.
understand if the others were confused.
It's literally downstairs. There's only one way to go downstairs, and that's down.
I disagree.
Well, when you say downstairs, you don't
I know, I'm trolling you.
Yeah, sure. You're just trolling, that's all.
Whenever I say anything, yeah.
I swear, guys, I'm not actually retarded.
Well, I play a hunter, so... Oh no, sorry, no offence to the other hunters in the raid.
Yeah, just remember, how many fags have I normally had by now, Art?
Close on there, Orf.
Good guy, Paul.
I know, oh, that was a close one. Nearly dragged someone else into one of my insults, by mistake.
If you die, release and go into the portal.
So the trick, yeah.
Make sure you interrupt the Stoneborn's dinner bell.
One is still alive somewhere here.
Court assassin, indeed. I don't think flare actually works on them.
No,
it doesn't.
Terry, so kill him. Gonna need a little bit of healing. Okay, there we go.
That's good to
Check
hear.
on bleed again.
Oh,
Just a little bit.
putting a lot. Hope our eyes aren't bigger than our stomach.
We can take him. As long as you guys keep flexing your DPS.
I think a DPS definitely pulled more just so they could do some AoE.
Watch out for the bombs as well.
I've seen seeing DPS pull all their packs the entire time, so...
It's normally me, to be fair.
Yes, I've seen you do it.
It's
Like,
like,
you're a hunter, I
it's
can't
like
really blame you.
misdirect.
Yeah.
Courtesy misdirect, yeah.
Get over here.
Well, the assassin comes up.
Here come the bleed stacks again.
Absolutely.
I put my hand on the Bible and say that it was
Assassin
me.
still up.
50
I
stacks.
genuinely don't know.
60 stacks, and it's gone.
Okay, so, as I said, I hope you like dancing, because we are about to do the dance boss.
Remember not to put skull on them because it automatically puts in the absence.
Good point. We will use a start. So, this is a sort of a council style boss. There are 3 bosses, and each time we kill one, the others gain new abilities. The order we're doing, we are first killing Castellan Niklaus, we are then killing Lord Stavros, and finally we are killing Baroness Frida. I will call out and mark them so you don't have to remember. Now,
And so don't bother cleaving because they heal when one of them dies.
yeah, very good point. Yeah, there's no point AoEing or cleaving. Single target is all that matters. So, at the start, the bosses all have some abilities. So Niklaus has a tank swap ability, I believe, and he also
They both Niklaus and Stavros have tank swaps. So.
Cool. He also does a lunge where he will appear in front of the tank, then lunge through them. So DPS, particularly melee DPS on Niklaus, make sure you're to the sides of him so you don't accidentally get hit by this. Frida doesn't need to be tanked, and she is continuously casting a volley of like sin bolts. You have to make sure you interrupt this. She also has an uninterruptible ability where she focuses on 4 or 5 people and just does damage to them. The healers just have to heal through this. Also, Niklaus summons an ad over, which makes the lowest health one of them invulnerable. So as soon as the ad appears, I'll call it out. We just have to nuke that ad as fast as we can. Stavros has perhaps the spiciest mechanic. He will call something like, everyone, find your partners. Various pairs of people will get marked. You have to immediately run over to your dance partner. Every second you're away from them, you take a small amount of damage. And while you're running, you drop these sort of pools of goo beneath you, which explode. So you have to keep moving. So you have to run over to your dance partner, and then continuously move while running next to them. Because if you stay still, you'll drop an exploding pool of goo, and it will kill you. And everyone has to watch out, because there'll be multiple people with these, so make sure no one else stands in the goo either. Once we have got the bosses to 50% health, there is an intermission dance phase. You will see a beam of light will appear somewhere on the floor. You have to run over to it, and then the bosses will call out to either dance forwards, backwards, left or right. If you do the dance wrong, you will die, and if you don't run into your beam of light, you will also die. So if our druids, I'll call it out, could do stampeding roar, just so people can run over to their beam of light in time.
By the way, it's not a complete death, but you can still go back to the spot where you were if you are not in time.
I think that it's quite an easy mechanic, so I think it's sort of a moral death if you fail it. No, sure, it's an easy mistake to make. So once we've killed Niklaus, the other 2 bosses will gain some abilities. Stavros will call down some dancers, just have to avoid them. And Frida will mock everyone, and after a few seconds, everyone will explode, so you have to spread out to make sure we don't overlap. And then once we've killed Stavros, we then fight Frida, and Frida does a special tank unique mechanic in the final phase. Tanks, do you know how to deal with it? You have to take 2 hits, then taunt off each other, I believe.
Yeah, that Blossom should yell at us when to swap, so...
Yeah. So basically, the final phase, which is just Frida, will actually probably be quite easy. We'll do Heroism at the start of the second phase. So once we've killed Niklaus, we'll pop Heroism, and then use that to deal with Stavros. So, any questions? Killing ads as well. The only ad that spawns will spawn in the first phase, which are the ads summoned by Niklaus. But yeah, we need to kill those as a priority.
Yeah, and remember to interrupt Frida when you can.
Yeah, sorry, no.
Every cast needs to interrupt.
Yeah, throughout the fight, she's casting Symbol Volley. So if any eagle-eyed melee DPS can keep interrupting her, that'll be a huge win. Yes, as Lin Mei says, if you run off the dance floor, you are pushed back on. And that can lead to you falling into some exploding goo or messing up. So, not that you'd want to leave, but stay on the dance floor. Okay, I think that is everything then. We are all ready to go.
But I'm a natural wallflower.
Well, if you want to die, be my guest. But die in your own time, please. Motto with the guild, die in your own time, please.
Everyone ready?
Everyone is ready. I'll do a pull timer.
Yeah, at least we're keeping it fun.
Oh, 2 pull timers. So we are focusing on Niklaus to start with.
3, 2, 1.
We will be getting our first attendant very shortly.
Beware.
Okay, everyone switch to the attendant and kill them as quickly as we can. Okay, run towards the person you're marked with, and then keep moving.
Beware.
What should be on the need to be quicker?
So we need to interrupt Frida. Vader, can you get Frida a bit closer?
when we get our combat rounds.
Peter, can you get them a bit closer and swap?
I think we're getting a few too many of those volleys are getting through.
Yeah, like she was in the corner the entire time, so people were out of range to interrupt.
Can we have, yeah. Okay.
I take the next ring.
We need Niklaus tag next to her, I think. Just wipe it, guys. Yeah, so can the Niklaus tank like drag the boss over to Frida?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't even know.
Don't worry.
Why I got it.
Don't bother. But that does a huge amount of damage. So everyone through the portal, no need to run back. I think it's the second one?
Remember to repair.
Is it the first one? Oh, it's the first one, okay, I'm wrong. Yeah, repair, then take the first one.
Repair is done here by the little dredger in the portal room for the people.
Please remember as well, if you're linked to someone, you need to run to that person, and then both of you need to run away from everyone else.
Yeah, don't stand on top of each other.
And don't stand still either, because the explosions keep going.
You can get blown up by someone else's exploding goo, so watch out for that. Yeah, so this time we'll have Niklaus tanked next to Frida, and I think that should hopefully work well.
Yeah,
okay, so I'll do another.
That dread volley is not well.
Even on the normal, it hits quite a lot. Actually, that's a good shout. Yes, if anyone who wants to interrupt can set their focus on Frida, that will help you keep track. That's a good shout. We'll do a star on Niklaus. Everyone is ready. Let's do a pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Excellent.
Beware.
Okay, attendant is spawning, guys. You can switch over to the attendant. Okay, guys, get ready to move over to your partner.
Beware.
That's better.
Yeah, well played, no deaths. That is exactly what we want.
We should swap.
Yeah, not for lack of trying, everyone ran at me.
I said they ran at me as well, that was a bit scary.
Wrong one, Peter. Pick Niklaus. Pick up Niklaus.
Beware.
Niklaus, Peter.
Okay, dance phase very soon, guys.
Beware.
Okay, all run over to the beam of lights.
The other one.
Roar?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't run into that light. Don't run into that light. Okay.
Here we go.
A little bit clear.
Dance
Follow the
time.
instructions. Right.
Arth, what are you doing?
Down. Left. And left.
Go on, Arth, I thought you'd know this.
Okay, back onto Niklaus.
I'm sorry, is that Art dead again?
Attendant. Kill
Okay,
attendant.
attendant. Kill the attendant. Yes, yes, kill the attendant.
Beware.
Okay, guys. Know what to do.
Oh, shit.
Well played. Very well played.
No one interrupted.
Beware.
Keep on interrupting Frida.
We're tanking Stavros space away from the raid. Vader.
It's away from the.
Face
Okay,
no,
guys,
you
attendant.
need yourself. Face
Targets.
yourself away from the raid.
Switch targets. And we will be shortly having heroism.
He teleports behind you and then dashes forwards. And that would hurt the entire raid. Swap it.
Low on mana. People take a lot damage.
Bully.
Okay, heroism now. And we are on Stavros.
Keep interrupting Polly, please. Can you interface me, Nicory?
Don't stand in front. Don't stand in front of or behind Stavros.
Beware.
That's Niklas. Instead.
No, that's Stavros. Stavros is the one who lunges.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I stand corrected. I stand completely corrected.
Beware.
Don't touch these darts.
Beware.
Yep. Spread out, guys.
Beware.
Need to swap it?
Beware. Beware.
Remember to interrupt the volleys. It's going.
Could we have a combat res on Hellion?
Everyone's dead.
Beware.
This might be a wipe, but let's see how long we can go
Beware.
for. Okay, dance space, guys. Over to the lights.
Don't make it in time.
Go on. Okay. Down. Forwards. Down. Forwards.
Back and forth.
Stupid moves.
Okay, back on Severos.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Okay, swap it.
Beware. Beware.
Okay, watch out for the dancers, guys.
Beware.
Oh, for God's sake! I try and stay to the side of this guy, but he keeps turning around.
He teleports behind me, behind the tank.
Volley.
More guys, focus on the body.
Beware.
Okay.
Beware.
So, only new mechanic here is for the tanks. Do you have any more combat reses?
You've got one.
Okay, let's use that on Hellion.
Again. That'll be good hit.
Beware.
Move away, guys. Okay, soul spikes coming. Remember, each tank take 2 hits, then taunt.
Yes.
Where is that damage orphan?
Oh yeah, whoops. I haven't had time to look at the TPS meter. It's because I'm AoEing the whole time to look good, right?
Don't look at the focus on fight. Almost there.
Into it. Good stuff.
Beware.
Take it, guys. Okay.
Beware.
Soul spike soon, but first a dance phase. Down.
Just in time.
Left. Right. Forwards. Okay, good stuff.
Have we had hero?
We have hit heroism, yes. Okay, all remaining cooldowns, guys.
Swap?
Yep.
Nico, can you interface me?
Done.
Thanks.
Need to swap a bit earlier next time.
Yeah.
I have to swap after she fires 2 spikes into me. No, I got the taunt, so don't worry about it.
Last 20%.
Okay.
Maybe keep the aggro on you.
Spread out, guys.
We'll be the one swapping.
5%.
You died 2 times though.
Well, thank you guys. That is genuinely a very difficult boss, even than normal.
You're good.
Not an easy boss.
I think it's good as
Going to rest if we go out of combat?
So, guys, of those items, who is wanting to trade them?
Wait a second, or let everyone rest and then call out on the,
Sure.
on the loot. Just make it a little bit more organized than last time. About loot cut dropping.
Well, it's not a pile of belts from Chaos.
No, it's not for the same this time.
It's only one trinket.
Arthur, are you going to go in and groups, or are you just standing around?
Okay, so we are going to take. We'll go back, watch the RP,
Yeah,
and then we'll take a
Stone-
5-minute break.
Stone guy.
Sludgefest.
Sludgefest.
You're next.
Delusion, I just want to test something with you. I'm just a little unsure if I can trade this. Yes, I can. I was wondering about the iron level of it.
What are we rolling for?
A neck, I think.
Going to mark myself for this one, actually.
It's actually a pretty good.
Okay, guys, we're going to take a break until 9 o'clock. I'm absolutely starving, so I will see you all back in 5 minutes.
Sure.
When's the next?
For the story time.
What is the next?
10.
When is the next? Roll?
So if you need a quick bio or something, or need a coffee, just feel free to get it now. There's some time. Then we kill 5 bosses and we've done the whole thing.
I'm gonna take it as that everyone has rolled out of that neck. I'm gonna put on my trinket.
I don't know if everyone's here already.
Aww.
That's not a good roll.
That thing is very good though. A lot of haste.
You're fucking anyone there, Andy.
Why win it again? What the hell?
So far, Delusion is in the lead.
Yeah.
Come and get it, Delusion.
I mean, I have already that. Give
Oh,
it
you
to
don't want
someone who. Yeah, I mean, I have already 200. It's an upgrade for me, but fuck it. Give it
Second
to
on the
someone
list.
who has lower iron level.
Second on the list then is Bolina.
I really hope the waste from this boss drops. It has
Yeah, give it-
perfect stats for me.
He's 190 at the trade mode. So I think he can destroy it better for me.
I need hands for transmog. Are we pursuing transmogs here or just gearing up those who have...
If there's nobody that wants it for the gear and a person that gets it already has the transmog, then they're free to roll it for transmogs. There's no rules regarding that.
But what if I already did that? And it's just... Actually, all the loot that I got today was that I already got from the world bosses. For some reason, I didn't only get what I already have.
Sludgefest, huh?
I remember how much we wiped on this first time around.
We didn't wipe that often on Sludgefest.
Maybe it's just in my...
And Sun King. Sun King is a pain.
Sun King we wiped on the most. I think we wiped on Sludgefest like 3 or 4 times.
Really?
Sun King we wiped like 6 times or something.
Oh yeah, we actually killed it
Right,
after
guys.
2 of our raid members left.
So we're going to check this is good to see who's back. We're not about to go.
What the fuck did you do? Stuffed your face in it? How can you eat in 4 minutes?
No, I just brought dinner up with me. I haven't eaten it.
You underestimate Orpheon's ability to put lava tanks in his mouth.
You can hear the ground shake when I approach. So, also, this raid gives me all the sustenance I need.
It's not his steps.
0.
Here.
I can see you're here. Timings wise, did we do it where we use heroism on the 3rd pillar?
I would say yes, honestly.
So we can use 2-minute cooldowns on the first one, and then be back up again for heroism on the 3rd.
Yes.
Cool. We'll use that strat. Wait for everyone to be back, of course. Actually, sorry, be right back 1 more minute if people are still missing.
It's not his steps we hear. It's his growling stomach.
I still think that he just stuffed his mouth, and now it's cool. You don't have to eat much.
Hey, back people.
Is someone getting bored? So one warrior leaped forward.
Itching, you know.
Bloodlust.
Let me just run in with my bubble and get him over here.
and apply Hearthstone, yeah.
Bubble toned Hearthstone.
Okay.
Bubble toned Hearthstone.
Gotta say, my luck is holding out, same as usual. No bloody loot.
So you're being fabulously lucky. Just check we're all back. Everyone's ready? Okay, so Sludgefest. This boss is a good old-fashioned DPS check, so make sure to bring your A game. So the main mechanic this boss has is every minute or so he will cast an ability called Hateful Gaze on the tank, and he will then charge at that tank, dealing huge damage to anyone in the way. Now if this collides with the wall, we will all basically immediately wipe. So what the tank has to do is hide behind one of these pillars, he'll run into the pillar, and then he'll be stunned, take bonus damage, and then we can put a load of damage onto him. And he'll also destroy the pillar. So eventually, all 4 pillars are destroyed. When he does the 5th charge, there's no pillars left, so then we'll wipe. So we have to manage it as much as possible. As Friedrich is saying, after hitting a pillar, he takes I think it's like 100% damage increase for 12 seconds or something. So at that point, we're going to blow all our cooldowns. So the way this works, if we blow our 2-minute cooldowns on the first pillar, we'll use heroism and our 2-minute cooldowns again on the 3rd pillar. That should maximize our damage. His other abilities. He has a 20-yard stomp he does, where he stomps on the ground. melee DPS have to run out of this, and notably, if a pillar is inside the stomp, it gets destroyed. So the tanks have to always make sure that he's not being tanked within 20 yards of any pillars.
Yep.
His other abilities, he will periodically link groups of people together, 2 people together. You will see your partner with a red arrow over your head. You have to be within, I think it's like 12 yards of your chained partner the whole time. If you ever move away, the chain will break, and as Linmay says, you will both die. Given that we're all going to be moving around as a group together, this won't be a big deal, but still, something to watch out for. His final ability is, throughout the fight, there will be like cave-ins from the ceiling. You'll see these big blue sort of brown patches of goo, and you don't want to stand in them. Now, where these spawn, it's semi-random, but it's always near where the players are. As a result, we're going to group up and move around the room together, because this will bait all of the brown puddles of goo, sort of spawn and not cover the whole room at once. So our route, I've marked myself, so you can follow me. We will start tanking the boss over here. We'll move him over, and then we'll proceed anti-clockwise around the outside of the room, keeping the middle clear where possible. So this pillar will be the first one he breaks, this one the second, this one the third, and then this one the fourth.
So move him like this, then there, then there.
Yeah,
then
it's
there.
exactly what we did while progressing on normal. So
It's been like a month, I don't remember that.
that's fair. Also, he periodically does a stomp that just knocks people back a bit. Make sure there's not any brown goo behind you, you'll get knocked back into it. As I'll encourage the range group to follow me, I'll try to position so that if you're standing near me, you won't get knocked back into any goo. So yeah, that's the fight really. It's not the most complicated fight, but there is a tight DPS check. So make sure we manage our cooldowns well, and I'm sure we will do just fine. So
and for all the range, we stack up on Orphan. You see like the little
that's right, yeah.
square. We stack up on him because then we
on
bait out
the
ceiling, which falls down in the puddles. So we just move around to the room.
Yep, that's right. So melee will be on him. Range will be on me. This means that basically at no point in the fight will anyone be in the middle of the room. We want to keep the middle as clear as possible. Okay, so if we are all clear on that, any more questions, any more suggestions? Or shall we get ready to go?
I forgot what I was going to say, but oh yeah, if you have to, it's not the end of the world if you go through one of those puddles.
Yes, that's a very good point. So the puddles do light damage, but it's better to run through one to reposition than to stay on the spot and die. Yeah, but you know, try to avoid them. But yeah, it's not the end of the world if you walk through one.
All right. That's right.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, let's do a pull timer.
Be sure to stack on me, Fader.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Hey, keep your distance, guys. Can you move him away from the range group, please? Over. Don't move in this direction. Wrong direction.
Beware.
So you've got to move him away from the pillar.
Move him back over that direction. Okay, move out of that, guys. Okay.
Orb?
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Your hunter.
Beware.
So all range stack up on the blue markers as much as you can.
Yep, stack up on me, guys.
3, 2.
Okay, move, guys. Robber's about to land there.
Beware.
Get behind the pillar.
Okay, so your 2 minute cooldowns. Now will be the time to use them.
Finally rid of those chains.
Good stuff.
So Vendit, can you come to us?
Beware.
To the right? Yes, because else the ceiling is dropping on you. That's why we need to have room to move. Good job.
Yep, run away, melee. Okay, move, guys. Yep, move forwards. Move nice and slow. Can you move him a bit away from us?
4,
Just so we don't get penned in.
2, 1.
Yep, move to the side, guys.
Beware.
Okay, we'll slowly move out here. Yep.
Behind it.
Very good. Very good.
We're a bit blocks in. We'll just...
Beware.
When we move, we'll move in a narrow gap between the two. Yeah, let's move forward, guys.
Keep stacked on me, Fader.
Quickly move through here.
Beware.
And then move so your back's to the wall, so his brawl doesn't knock you into the puddle. Okay, move forwards, guys. Can you move him a bit away, because we might not be in any room to run away otherwise? Thank you. Okay, move forwards, guys.
Beware.
We're going to move our backs to the pillar.
4,
To the left.
3,
Guys, we change.
2,
A little bit to the left.
1.
Yeah. So
Okay.
watch out, don't go too far away if you change.
Remember, we're gonna hero when he hit.
Yeah, we are going to hero when he hits the pillar, and we're going to blow our cooldowns and DPS on him. Okay, hero.
Watch out. Come on, change. Move
I'm stunned for a second there.
Good job.
Okay, we're going to
Pushing
move all the
down,
way to the wall.
closing.
Once the DPS moving forward a bit.
Beware. Beware.
Okay, move forwards, guys. We're going to move a bit into the middle now, actually.
Don't use movements when you're chained.
Okay, give me
Move to the side. Move over here. Yep. Over here, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Forwards.
I'm running out of space. Let's go
Final
charge.
Final charge.
Final charge.
One. Get him down.
Amy's, don't stand in front of him when he charges. Essentially drag the boss back near the start.
Beware.
Okay, yep, move forwards, guys. Quickly move through the rubble. You occupy the middle now.
Beware.
We've got plenty of time left to kill him, no need to panic.
Last 6.
Or if you be
5,
aware. That's...
4.
I need on the rest.
I will shoot you the
Forwards,
rest.
guys.
More runic power.
We'll move a little bit forward. Out of range.
Yep, just move him into the final clear area, and we're just about to get the kill. Move out with that.
Oh, don't. Ah.
Kill him. Pull that damage.
Beware.
Whoa, that was a
yes.
close one!
There we go,
that
another
was
one.
a scary fight.
Everyone released.
It's nice.
He's released basically right next to the room. We might as well.
Wasn't any repairs anyway.
Hans, do you always choke throughout the fight?
It's nice to get exchanged to someone getting stunned by the circle and he does the stomp, so one flies back.
That is a really scary fight, I have to say.
Yeah, that happened to me. My partner got stuck in the thing.
So we have
Yes, roll, please.
we have a roll. So
A roll on that, yes.
Let's keep the raid chat clear now for a bit to keep the rolls off. You don't need to talk.
Looks like we might be able to clear tonight then.
How do you get there? How do you get
Sorry,
back
yes,
to the room?
I went the portal.
No, but how do you get to the loot?
I mean, you just loop Sludgefest.
Yeah, but I was dead, and someone said release.
Yeah, you just run in and...
I released and I still got
Oh, where is it? To the left or right?
Straight forward.
Face on.
The big stone thingy, the rubble.
It's not that difficult.
No one else rolling, right? So Amy's
If anyone's still watching, I hope you're enjoying this.
So still more rolls, not mobs, please. Not the tanks do that, especially here.
You found it, Nico.
Yep. No, I got it. I ran past him. I didn't see him.
He's
I'm surprised how you could
He's
just...
small and easy to miss.
Yeah, use the body of a massive stone giant.
Helpful as always.
Yeah.
I mean, as someone who is themselves notoriously unobservant, I won't judge you.
I judge.
I have every right to be honest. Okay. I'm not the best in the spots. I'm going to explain the tactics, but afterwards, there's probably going to be a few things I've missed or got wrong. So, we progressed on it so quickly that I never really got a chance to learn it very well.
If it helps, I can divvy out the tactics.
Yeah, didn't we do it first time
I'll
out?
try to explain, and you can fill in.
This is one of those fights where it's mainly down to the range in the last few phases. It's a simple job.
Yeah, this fight is very forgiving in that there's quite a few mechanics, but none of them do very much damage if you get them wrong.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a complicated fight, but not punishing.
Oh yeah, one more pack of buds.
Oh, this DPS.
So annoying when you have Holy Paladins in your race. You start to cast and they just whoop, full health, nice.
Okay, so generals. It is
Let's restart.
3 phase fights. Phase 1,
on and
we
off
fight
since Wrath the
Carl,
Lich
who'll be on
King.
the ground, while Rochelle has some abilities in the air. Phase 2, they swap places. And then after that, when they're both at 50% health, we fight both of them until they die. After getting each one to 50%, there is like a bit of an intermission phase where we have to fight an ad and go and collect some orbs and bring them over to Renathol.
I played other classes as well in the meantime and did have a 8-year break.
Carl will periodically, she will throw her like boomerang at 2 people. These people will get marked and debuffed with a bleed. This bleed is permanent, however, there is a way to remove it.
Came
That's
back at the end of Cataclysm.
Whatever.
Not Cata.
Rochelle, I believe,
BFA.
casts an ability called Crystallize. Is that how that works, Zero? Is it like a circle on the floor, or does he mark someone with Crystallize? And the crystallized person, after a few seconds, will explode, dealing damage to everyone around them. But getting hit by this explosion removes the bleed. So if you get bleeded, you want to run into Crystallize. Now after Crystallize, a meteor will drop on the ground, and everyone has to go and soak this.
Himself.
And I believe that is the main part of
Though I was healing in Pugs
when
around there.
we've dealt with that, she will turn to stone. We then have to fight an ad.
No.
This ad is
Completely
mostly just a
agree.
DPS race, but
Next.
when he gets low health, it gives us a healing debuff.
I went
so
Hunter
we want to kill it
for
nice
pretty
and
much the
quickly.
whole of Cataclysm.
And whilst this is happening, we have to run around, we have to collect some orbs, and bring them over to Renathal.
They
and once he's
destroyed
got
Chris
100%
Team in
energy,
that.
he will blast Carl, and then we'll start phase 2, where we fight Grishal. Now Grishal, his special ability is he will mark someone, and after a few seconds they drop a puddle on the ground. Now, when he does this the second and third time, any previous puddles will also explode. So someone has to go into the previous puddles and soak them. I won't assign anyone, but if you're next to a puddle and he's about to do his ability again, make sure you just run in and soak it.
It looks like a little earthquake, so it's like brownish, and just you need one person.
Exactly, yeah. And if there's 2 circles overlapping, don't try to soak more than one at once, unless you have an immunity, because you take massive extra damage if you soak 2 at once. Once that's done, another ad phase, kill the
basically
ad,
gave up the game during Mr. Pandaria.
Now these both of their abilities,
about 4
so we have
different
bleeds
raiding
coming from Carl, and we have
characters.
those stone circles coming from Grishal. The big twist
Came
here
back,
is that we have to
I don't know,
kill
September
them both
sort
at
of
the same
time.
time, because when one of them dies, the other gets a massive DPS increase. So are we, calling out, make sure
The 8-year gap
sure
was
they're
a
on a
nice
similar percent
little
health,
break.
so they both die within a couple of seconds of each other. And I think that is the fight.
Or 7-year
I
gap.
probably missed something.
It's just
and got
when my
things
daughter was
wrong.
born.
So if anyone
It's a
wants to
7-year gap.
pipe in, then now's the time. Or does that sound like a fight?
If you have the thing, it's called Crystalline.
I've actually been enjoying my Demon Hunter. I was actually going to be running my Demon Hunter today, but they need an extra healer, so
which gets locked in place.
my healer's like the one that was on the main team.
That's why.
So I've basically been running with her. I'll get a chance to get some new gear for
not a lot of damage to you.
my Demon Hunter
Just
next
keep an eye
time.
on your buff bar. If you see the stacks going up too high, just stand next to it. And crystallize.
Hopefully because you weren't working, not because you
So
had
last
it.
time we one-shot this, so should be
yeah, we progressed.
and you call it out anyway. So.
But yeah, I'm actually officially shielding because of the government now,
also,
so
I think there's a dot placed
I've
on
got all
people that
month
healers
off.
need to the spell. Healers probably do that anyway.
Yeah,
So,
unfortunately,
yeah,
I've
keep
been
spelling, I
working
guess.
through most of it.
Okay,
So.
I think that's everything. I will try to call everything out as we go through. As I think we said at the start, there's a lot happening.
Now I'm going to wind
but
them
none
up.
of it is particularly punishing. So,
Oh, do we do tax already? I was talking to people on the stream.
we do tactics.
Just listen what they're calling out. It should be fine. You're here. That's the first time. Anyway.
I'm sorry. I had to do that. I told them I was going to wind you up. I know the tax, I think.
Yeah.
We will see. No one tell him. Okay, you ready, Grim?
Oh, wait a second.
Maybe.
I need to reapply oils.
Everyone is ready? Okay.
You were ready, Joe? Okay.
Sorry, I've got to keep our viewers interested.
Okay, excellent. Okay.
5,
Good luck, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
It's good to come back in. To be honest, I found I dropped straight into this.
Okay, first,
Well,
couple
as
of
if I
bleeds are
hadn't
about
been
to go
away,
out.
really.
Just make a note if you've been hit by this, which you'll need to get rid of it later.
Oh, you're actually in Templars? Even better.
Oh yeah. So if you see the blades,
Okay, if you've got the bleed, run into crystallize. And everyone soak, quickly soak. Okay, can you get a Vassarez on me?
What did you say?
Can you get a Vassarez on me, please? Thank you.
Oh, cool. What level are you at the moment?
You say taunt off.
If you see those buffs, the blade's going to spin right, so position yourself correctly. Like this. Good job.
Okay,
That's
near the
nice.
intermission
You're nearly
phase now,
there.
guys. Okay, she gets a huge damage blocking shield now, so no point DPSing her. Instead, we have to focus on the big ant that's about to spawn.
What's my
Crystallize,
latest one?
okay.
Okay, if you've got crystallize running with the bleed, and now soak the meter, everyone.
Job.
Nicely done.
Look at the blaze, run out. Good job.
If you've got an orb, bring it over to Renethal.
Yeah, I mean, you'll find once whatever your highest one is, will actually help out your orbs.
Quickly finish off the
In
Goliath.
fact, my second character is now doing better than my first character. When it comes to Shadowlands teams.
Yes, sorry, good shout. Yes, everyone move close to the prince. Okay, now we're fighting Grishal.
So it's a lot of ums here because I'm trying to focus on the healing at the same time as like looking at the chat screen. Good fun, keeps me awake.
Okay,
Crystallise
move.
on me.
Crystallise. We've got the bleed. Move into that.
But this was actually
now everyone soak the meteor.
my first character that I was raising
Nice.
on Shadowlands. But this one's actually fallen behind my demon hunter.
Okay.
My actual hunter
Don't go too far away.
isn't that far in.
Okay, move
My
out of
druid's
that. Okay, when the next seismic up
only
comes,
just
I will soak the
60.
first one.
And I think my mage is 56.
Dodge that, guys.
4 times. Yes.
So almost 57. So it's like it's getting there. It's near your chamois.
Okay, I'm going to soak this one. Everyone stuck on the meteor.
Ads coming in.
What class type do you play on your druid? Because I haven't been having that good a time on mine.
Okay, everyone focus on the ads.
Oh, that's probably because it's under geared. Yeah.
Everyone quickly
Always
focus
fun.
off. Soak those circles, please.
1 person each. Don't need to.
If you've got the bleed, run over into the crystallize. And now soak the meteor.
Beware.
Okay, everyone away from the edge, run over to the prince. Okay, now we're fighting both of them. Try to DPS them down together.
Yep, they need to die at the same time.
Okay, crystallize on me. Move in if
When
you've
he's
got...
When he's
Okay,
doing
soak
eruption.
meteor, guys, soak it.
1 person in each
You're
earthquake.
up.
When he's
Yeah,
doing
it's-
eruption. About 14 seconds.
It's
Now,
an interesting
1 person.
class. You can get the blame when everything goes wrong. And if the tank, like, especially if the tank blames you.
Okay, we've got...
You have no one ever
DPS
listen
on
to
both
you
of them. Good job, guys.
when you're crying for mana.
Okay, some swirlies are going to come. You have to dodge them.
Flicker, can I get innovate? Thank you.
Okay, guys, soak those. I'll take the furthest one.
But it's a thankless job,
One
but you
person
know,
each.
we got to do it.
Good job.
So,
Still on equal health. Good job, guys. Yeah, need a few more people to soak the next meteor, please.
So many times, especially while leveling up, when they're just charging through, even at the start of Shadowlands.
Okay, dodge the swirlies.
Think yourself lucky. But it's not everyone. I won't
Okay, guys, 1 person in each.
say that it's like many people, but yeah, you do get the odd group.
Swap.
Beware.
But I gotta say, I mean, I'm
Dodge the swirlies.
taking this one a lot like more sort of casual than I did back in the day.
Okay, everyone over to crystallize if you've got the bleed, and prepare to soak the meteor. Everyone on?
I'm going to
I mean, what was it when
Never mind.
Cataclysm hit?
Swap.
Oh, yes, sorry, I completely forgot to call Arrow.
What
I
is
don't think we need it today.
I think I played that for about
Well,
30
guys.
hours straight.
Didn't even need Arrows.
Nice, good job.
Yeah, it's so easy to forget, isn't it, Zero? I understand why you forget it.
Oh, yay.
I got some black plates
Finally
to
got
roll away.
Yeah, okay, let's go on to loot.
Alright, we'll roll on those
Oh, and down
legs
23.
first.
What have we got? 29 and
If it's an upgrade, roll for it.
yeah, it's nice. It's
Nothing wrong with that.
nice little boost for
Just do it because a lot of people
that.
are high gear
187 to
are
207.
doing these runs. Just for
Anyone else
gear,
want to
people in the
plate legs?
Don't run right into the room, by the way.
No ninja pulling, please.
You can
I was
see
gonna say,
I
you're in the room,
spent a
you can
long
be in the room a little
time.
bit, just don't run all the way in.
Alright,
Back
then
in the day, my
Ember
hunter
wins
is
it.
exalted with pretty much everyone.
This is a bit of a complicated fight.
Just wait a bit.
Straight for the roleplay.
Let's
Sort
everything
things
roll
out.
out.
Handler it. I don't know how hard it can be.
Yeah, first time I actually came into this raid, well, first time we got to that last fight, we're like, oh yeah, we'll try it out, we'll just get used to the mechanics, bang, done. It's like, oh, okay, let's go and try Castle Nathria. So we got spanked.
To mark the tanks.
And the same again the week after. He's the only one I haven't beaten out of this lot.
Also, for someone who's never tanked this before, Freddy, you've done a really good job tonight.
3 of the whatever bosses there
But
is,
also, I mean, if you're new to the
I've
guild,
tanked
you get to
before,
see
but
how
on
well
my
we
own.
work together. You know, we have a laugh, we take the mick.
Good. I mean, I think, given that some people haven't really raided here before, we've made really good progress. I was worried we'd only like 50 bosses, so
I cleared the first 6 or whatever.
I think everyone's done a good effort.
So yeah,
So-
there's still needed to things rolled off because if not, we can progress.
Yeah, they're all good. So, Castle Nathria, it is quite a fun. It is a
What's your
three-phase
name
fight.
in guild? I'll tell him
with
you say
a
hi.
lot of mechanics. So, the main phase that we're likely to fail on is actually the first phase. So I'll go through that now, and it's probably the most important thing we get right. The rest of the fight is actually quite intuitive. So when we start the fight, we'll each have 4 stacks of a debuff. What's it called? Just so I can refer to it as something. Burden of Sin. Yeah, we'll have 4 sin stacks. That's what we'll call them. Now, the goal of the phase is to remove at least 2, ideally 3, of your sin stacks.
Oh yeah, I guess that, 'cause
Otherwise,
you're watching
you
me.
won't survive. End of the phase, he will kill you. Get to that in a sec. So, periodically, the boss will cast an ability called Cleansing Pain. Now, this is a cone in front of him. Everyone who gets hit takes a bit of damage, they lose a sin stack, and they spawn a small ad. So, when this happens, half of the raid, I'll make it clear which half, will run in front of him, get hit by this, they lose one of their stacks of their debuff, and then we'll just kill all of the ads. Nice and simple. Now, between every few Burden of Sins, he will do an ability called Cleansing Pain.
Yeah, I'll
where he's
probably
a
be
large
calling it
per-
a night after
No,
this
sorry, it's not
anyway.
Cleansing Pain,
I've
is
got to
it?
get up
It's-
early and...
What's that ability called?
Oh, there you go, Galilee's saying hi.
What do we
Lift
just
everyone
actually-
up
With
in the
love.
air, stunning you,
Yeah.
And
throwing you
Khazad-dûm.
back.
Yeah, they're all saying hi to you.
And the healers want to watch out for that. You take
Yeah,
more
I've got to
damage
get up early
depending on
tomorrow and start
the number of people that have
editing
the same
some
number of
videos.
stacks
I've
as
actually
you.
fallen behind.
Basically, don't worry about that too much. The way we do it, it will be perfectly survivable.
Because this is
So,
also going on the
as he
JRK
casts,
radio on
Cleansing
YouTube,
Pain, we'll alternate which half of the raid get hit,
which is
and
my
that
main
will make
channel.
the rest of the mechanics actually work. quite
There
nicely
should be a
for
link
us.
to it in
It's
Twitch.
also got an ability called Feeding Time. He'll mark a few people with circles. All you have to do is run out of the raid,
But
make
yeah, I've
sure
got
no one's in
my
the circle,
Walking Dead
and you won't do any unnecessary
playthrough to
damage.
edit for tomorrow morning.
The final... Yes, sorry, go ahead.
You might want to specify how we do it, because it's group-based.
No,
Yes,
yeah,
I
he's
will
gonna
get
get
to
He's
that.
going to do it.
Yeah, we'll get to that, yeah. I haven't forgotten. Finally, he's got Command Ravage, where Ammonia in the middle will cover a third of the room in this red goop. Now, basically, this acts as sort of an enraged timer for the first phase. We have to get him to 70% health before all of the room is covered. Now, yes, as someone just mentioned, the way this is going to work, if you look at the raid panel, you can see what group you're in. So the odd numbered groups 1, 3, and 5, will get hit by the odd cleansing pains. I'll call out which group.
Are
we following?
But the odd groups, their tank is Feder, right? No, sorry, yeah.
This star is Feder.
So the odd groups, when I call out, it's time to.
It's one of those haven't gone for the heroic group. It's like, I like grading, but I can't be bothered with
heroic.
heroic.
Some stacks. Then the next
normal,
group,
it's just a bit of fun, bit of extra gear.
Group 1 and 3.
The odd group, sorry, so 1, 3, and 5.
Yeah.
Then every other cleansing pain, the even number groups, and their tank Civ will get hit.
Let's face it,
so
heroic can always come back in like
we'll all have
2
different
years'
numbers
time
of
when you're
stacks,
upgraded and go,
which will make
thank
other
you.
abilities survivable. The only thing to bear in mind is some ads will spawn, so just AoE down and kill those ads as quickly as possible. So once we've gone through a few cycles of this, when he gets 70% health, he will throw everyone back to the far edges of the room, and we have to run towards the middle as quickly as possible. Now, if you have 3 or more stacks,
the
you won't be
guild
able to make
actually
it in
came
time,
in here,
and you'll die. And it's for that reason
we
that we want to make sure we
Shriekwing.
will lose some of our stacks. So once that's happened, we'll fall through the middle into the room below, which is where the next 2
I
phases
think we did
happen.
3 or 4 bosses
now
first
in these
time we actually
phases,
came in here.
there are some ads that spawn, and our priority, we want to kill
Shriek,
those ads.
Huntsman.
It's not too urgent. We want to cleave them down and kill them in good time. There are some ads in
one
melee
where you
range,
run in and out,
which we can cleave, and there's some ads that spawn on platforms. And the range want to swap to and kill the ads on the platforms as fast as possible because no one else can reach them. The other ability he does, he will summon Ramonia, who will draw a load of red lines along the floor. We have to just move out of these. It's fairly intuitive, but just don't stand in the red stuff. And then his other ability in phase 2, he does this big long cast. I forget what it's called actually.
There's a big AoE, eventually.
Big AoE. Hand of Destruction, that's it. You don't want to stand inside it or you will die. So what you need to do is when he casts it, run into the mirror and that will teleport you over to the other side of the room. And that way you will be able to avoid that quite easily. Now the final phase, once he drops below 40%, he keeps his abilities from the second phase. So you've got to watch out for the Slicey Blade, you've got to watch out for his Hand of Destruction, you've just got to run away. Pardon me. Notably, the room you do the second and third phase in has a lot of pits, and his Hand of Destruction cast knocks you back. So make sure you don't have your back towards the pit, otherwise you might get knocked to an untimely death.
Nice.
And to be honest, I think that's most of it. In the third phase, periodically...
Mirrors?
Apparently they didn't manage that today.
Yeah, so when we cast Hand of Destruction, yes, we want to run away, run into the mirror to escape it. Very good question, Breek.
And it only works for one side, because the mirrors are standing to both of the sides, so at one point there are ads and we need to move him.
Yeah,
and there
that's on the tanks.
mirror.
That's on the tanks to then lose the boss to those ads.
Yeah.
And yeah,
so
Hero on phase 3.
I'm just wondering when I'm going to die.
Yeah, well, Hero once he gets to 40%.
And then that side...
Sorry, yes, go on.
So at that side, when we are at the side where there isn't a mirror, just try. You need to.
Yeah, I can imagine with the tactics he's got already, just on normal.
He will also occasionally mock people with these circles. You've just got to run and make sure no one's in your circle. In the final phase, like in the first phase, Ramonia will periodically cover a third of the room in red goo, and this acts as our enraged timer. You want to kill him before the whole room fills with goo.
Just disappointed I couldn't do this on my Demon Hunter,
there's a lot
to be
going
honest.
On, but phases
Even
2
if
and
I
3
don't get anything
are quite
in here,
intuitive. Run away from the bad stuff, move out of the nasty
Vault
shit
should have
on
given
the
me
floor.
something decent.
It's just phase 1 that's quite complicated.
Hey,
so we just need to make sure
and
everyone knows if... Sorry.
Oh, just for the last phase. But you explained everything. This when we move from mirror to mirror, and you guys who does not experience it yet, you can see it when we go into that phase. It's really intuitive.
Yeah, just talking over the last boss now.
But on the last phase, the boss is stationary.
I'm willing to place bets on when I die.
You don't need to move across the whole room anymore. You just need to circle around.
What phase will it be?
And be aware, don't stand near the edges at the last phase, because then you get knocked off the platform. But
bear in mind I'm a healer, so I'll keep healing myself just to make most profit.
Okay. Basically, we might wipe, but it's just good everyone sees the fight. Most important thing is does everyone know if they're in an odd or even group? if for whatever reason you can't see, let me know and I'll tell you.
Also, tanks. Just a reminder: body pull Nathria, so he'll teleport onto you.
Yeah.
I can go for this first one.
Civ and Feather, how are you guys gonna tank this? Standing 160 degrees across each other? Just to move it from one to other groups, or are you moving close with it?
We can stand
just as long as you know to stack on your tank. Odds on Feather.
But sometimes I know, but sometimes in the second phase when we need to move, sometimes it adds up that both of the tanks are standing next to each other, and at that point the cleansing plane is going straight through the middle. So if you stand exactly opposite of each other at the boss, then you have like a clear room from left and right.
Yeah, they'll do all that.
Will, do we go with the tactic we did earlier about 2 stacks and then don't spawn the last ads?
No, I believe I can die as well.
I think honestly,
it's always fun.
It's good practice for heroic, and it's just simple.
Because then I get a good view of what's going on the rest of the fight without actually worrying about healing.
So odd cleansing panes, the star group, the odd groups get hit. Even cleansing panes, the even groups, the square groups get hit. We alternate that. In phase 1 there'll be a total of 6 cleansing panes.
Survived every fight so far tonight.
So we'll all be on 1 stack, so we can easily survive the intermission. So
and the hero in last phase, right?
Hero at 40%. Yes.
Simple stuff. Let's go.
Yep. This is a really fun fight. I'm quite looking forward to this.
Let the tank's body pull him first, so he doesn't teleport on top of everyone.
Or
you know me too well. You get Alex.
But I can jump in basically, so I think it might be better for me.
I can door shadows in there, and then I get a shielded sword stuff.
Veldex is not offline. We'll give Veldex a couple of minutes. If he's not back in a couple of minutes, then we can start without him.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah, he just disconnected.
By the way, we can... This is a fight that actually awards you for stacking on the tanks, like me or... Oh yeah.
Yeah. So basically, when it's your turn to soak cleansing plane, make sure you're really clearly right in front of him, just to make sure you get hit. Just do another ready check if Veldex is good.
Yeah.
So what they're saying, it's not you don't need to be afraid because range tend to stay away for a bit, but you don't need to be afraid to get hit. So you can safely stack up. Only when you get the debuff and you get the red circle around you, then you need to move around it. So you don't need to run to the other cross of the room. Just step a little bit outside so nobody is in the little circle for you.
Only 1 break as well.
Basically, let's not overcomplicate. We'll just let everyone see the fight. We overgeared this quite a bit, so hopefully.
5.
Get locked out, yeah.
1.
Odd groups get
Who fired off that fucking
coming up. The odd groups, everyone in an odd group prepare. Stand in front of him. The star groups. Okay, now kill those ads. Okay, first feeding time coming in. If you get hit by that, move away guys with feeding time. Don't run into melee.
Get away.
He cleansed on me because I had aggro. So even group...
even groups next.
Yeah.
But I wasn't.
Like most people just miss.
Groups run in front of him. Sorry, can we?
Where are you? God's sake.
I got thrown away.
Okay, feeding time. Kill the ads. And feeding time.
Was even.
Okay, prepare to move to boss. Third of the room is about to get covered. Move him over, everyone move out. Okay, third cleansing pane's coming in. So odd star groups, prepare to stand in front of him.
2, 1.
Odd star groups.
Excellent. Okay, kill those ads.
Okay, I think they're getting confused
Another feeding
now.
time's about to come in.
Ads are priority.
Kill the ads quicker.
Guys, be best ads. I'm gonna die from this.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, even groups, square groups.
Cleanse on me, cleanse on
Stand in
me.
front of him. Kill the ads ASAP. Feeding time, move away from the group.
4, 3,
Too many people dying. These ads need to get quicker.
Okay, move into the final clear third of the room.
2, 1. Beware.
Have we got our batteries?
There's still one, yeah.
Change Kill the ads as quickly as possible.
Healing time.
Okay. So the next soak will be the even groups.
Galileo, you need to get in there now with 4 stacks.
Beware.
In the front.
Kill the ads as quickly as possible. Now all DPS we don't arrow, but use all our cooldowns to kill him as quickly as possible. We have to transition him soon.
It's trying to be 4 seconds still.
Enemy units remove.
I think if everyone was
Okay.
alive,
We can still make it, I think. We can still do this.
No, just.
It's going to be close, but we can do it. There we go. Okay, everyone run towards the middle as far. Just also run towards the middle. If you've got less than 3 stacks, you'll be fine.
Fucking 0.1 seconds.
Not even close.
3,
Yeah, that was fun.
1.
you guys need to be
Congrats, everyone.
No, there's like 4 people who are going to die.
Okay, that's
I
the
thought
first
you were
place.
straight away. Nah, yeah, okay.
No.
Okay, so take the boss over towards the north mirror. Yep. North mirror.
No, not north.
Oh, yeah, sorry, fuck.
Not Rats to the north.
Yeah, no, I fucking stupid.
Range, you need to switch to the ads on the side.
We need to swap.
Bill, watch out. Is there any Bill? It's like a Memoria who goes back. Yeah, nice. Good job. Just move out the way.
Remember, tanks to have Nathria to face the platformers.
Okay, hand of destruction in 3 seconds. Everyone prepare to run through the mirror.
No. And swap it as well.
We need to go back through the ads.
Okay.
Yep, back through, guys.
Range
Okay,
down.
first Massacre coming in. Dodge the red lines. Okay,
Don't stand in front of Nathria when he does that.
this time, hand of destruction. Go through the mirror and stay through it. We don't need to come back anymore.
Do I count?
Okay, yes, kill the ads. Range, priority, the ones that are far away.
Still one left on the platform on the other side.
They'll get later, it's fine. Okay, Massacre, watch out for the lines. After the next hand of destruction.
What?
After the next hand of destruction, come back through the mirror again. We can finish off the surviving ads while we're here. Finish off the ad and then go back through the mirror. Okay, everyone back over. So ranged are focused on the platform ads. Everyone else should be on the Nathriest.
Okay, give me innovate.
Need to swap.
One more platform ad, guys. Let's take him down.
All the ads range.
All ranged on that surviving Kabbalist.
Better try and have the Nathriest facing the platform ads.
I did.
Everyone look out for those lines. Good stuff.
Oh, they come out of nowhere there.
Okay. Through the mirror, guys.
We need to go east and west.
Yes, so after this we can start to take the boss towards the middle of the room. And the priority is to kill the ads.
Too spread out, some people going red, some people
Run away,
going
guys, just get distance. Don't have your back to an edge or you will get knocked off.
swapping. Pop that in, yes.
Prioritising the west ads first. Just finish those off. Okay, heroism now, please, Brig. Send to the phase early.
We can try and call that out next time. It's not with this one. East.
Yeah, no. That's a fair point. Okay, finish off the remaining ads, guys. Fatal finesse, move away from others.
At least everyone got to see all 3 phases of the fight.
Okay, I wonder if we're actually going to do this or not. What do you think?
Can you take aggro? Thank you.
If you have any combat resist, you might want to use them now.
Well,
We have a combat res.
Alright, well, I think let's just wipe this, and then we can go again. Having probably enough time for one more attempt.
Hopefully, as long as everyone clears their stacks, we've got a very good chance.
Yeah, even if we don't kill this boss, I think we've done very well tonight.
I mean, yeah.
Very happy.
Got 9 out of 10 in one go.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Now that's an Academy record.
Okay, move one way, guys. Don't have your back to edge.
Swap it.
It's a shame that he does the ravage thing here.
Good, yeah. That's probably why he has it, to be fair. Okay, guys, move out of that part of the room, or you will meet an untimely end.
Same mechanic again. So it's like Blizzard running out of ideas on this guy.
Beware.
Swap.
See, it makes me like miss things like Lich King. So
When
at
there's
least
only a
that
third
was
of the room
just
left, can we tank him over to one side of it just to give you room to
a
run
different
away?
mechanic for every part. What, heroic wrath or heroic this guy?
4, 3,
When you say fun,
1.
everyone else says let the pain end.
Okay, guys, move over to the north side of the room. And tank, so you tank him towards one of the ends slightly, just so we've got room to run.
Shit.
Towards the end. They got one of us.
Yeah, towards one of the ends. Yeah, that's perfect. Just so we can run away from.
It's so rare.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Move away with that, guys.
Next time we kill it. Survive.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think, yeah. Let's hold that. Anyway.
He's about to kill us all anyway, but good job, guys.
Let's get the zero hole.
Just jump down, let's wipe, let's reset that, and I think we can kill this tonight, actually. I mean, 2 more fights at max.
As long as everyone gets their stats down to 2.
Yeah.
Should we escalate to the red?
Just die, take some time.
It's genuinely a panic. So guys, if anyone wants me to go through stacks again, there's any questions, there's no shame in asking, it's really confusing. I had to watch Favos's video like 3 times before I understood it, so no shame in not knowing what's going on.
Right.
Just
everyone just release if you're dead. There is no point getting a res. You literally
Yeah, we start very
respawn
close
just
to.
outside the room.
you switch to ads quicker and get cleansed. Then we got it.
Yeah.
Then we have it.
Can we apply oil on the...
I think that we handled the second and third phases very well. If more people had been alive, I think we could well have got the kill there.
The ads didn't die fast enough, that was the only thing, basically, because people got a lot of damage,
well,
it was really
you'll always be able to
difficult
check in the morning. You know, this will be on Twitch for a few days.
No, that's
I
very
lost my star
and
marker.
it will be on YouTube permanently.
Grim a couple of minutes. We
So-
might probably are only going to have time for one more attempt.
Yeah, looks like this will be the last
Not a
attempt
problem.
anyway.
We'll
But
have more events just like this, so got to have something to aim for, right? It might be worth mentioning that if we're waiting for Grim. Obviously, this is our sort of new, more restructured approach to raiding. Anyone's got any ideas for any more events? Anyone wants to do any sort of legacy raids or anything like that? Then let us know. Drop me a message on Discord and get something organised. You may also know we are now on our normal Saturday slot. We have our new heroic team. Intentionally, in order to make things easier to manage, we have kept this group quite small, and it's mainly composed of some of our sort of longest standing and sort of most raid attending members. So if you haven't yet been invited into it, it's not because we don't think you'd be good, it's that we're currently trying to sort of slowly expand it. So as time goes on, you'll almost certainly get invited. But yeah, let me know if you're interested. We'll have like a bench that people can be on in case, you know, we need to cover a spot or something. There's currently 13 of us, but depending on its success, we might slowly enlarge the raid team if we've got a lot of interest. So yeah, that should hopefully be fun for everyone.
So I will be the first one to attack Dinosaurus right now.
Yep.
Yeah. Just jump onto him or whatever.
Let's Grim come back.
So just jump on him a second later, and I will have aggro.
And wait until the tank is in combat before throwing your star balls or whatever.
A lot of us will have work tomorrow, so we should probably make this our last attempt, as I said.
Work in this economy.
Including myself.
Excuse me, I've been working weekends.
excuse me, I'm working now. Oh
Alright,
wait.
everyone's ready?
Excuse me, I'm working now.
Ready? Yeah, forward.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Sorry.
3, 2.
Was a bit trigger happy.
Beware.
Okay, odd groups, star groups.
Not a lot of people got hit by that.
We gotta pay attention to that.
Time to get out.
Okay, next group, next one. Even groups, square groups. Prepare to get in front of him. Running chaps.
Much
And
better.
focus the ads. Focus those ads.
The hell?
Can we get a battle res on the Grimcasts, please? Once they're actually dead.
Someone died? Should we come to person?
Yeah,
No,
Grimcasts.
just
Don't go next. Use it on Grimcasts.
1. Beware.
Okay, odd groups, star groups.
Get Grim back up.
Yeah, we're back up now.
Kill these
Kill
out.
the ad.
Bendith and Veldex, you need to get your stacks
Still watching,
down.
I told you I'd die.
So, next cleansing pains, you guys need to run into all of them if you're on 4 stacks. Okay, it will be even groups, square group, that will run in now. Kill those ads.
They're pretty grouped up here, so I'll kill them.
Go S.
Move away with feeding time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So the next pain will be odd groups and star groups, and it's coming in 5 seconds, so prepare to stack up in front of him.
Veldex, please. Veldex,
Beware.
Veldex, stand in front of Denathrius.
You have to, yeah. Veldex is dead, I think that's why he can't
Oh, right, okay.
let you off.
Yeah.
And it will be the odd groups. It will be the odd groups, the square groups to take this final one. Khazad-dûm, you definitely need to take this.
Square.
I know.
1. We should reset it.
Oh shit.
I think that might be a
We're
wipe.
losing too many.
No, just reset it. We don't have to waste time.
Yep, if we tell you what, let's work quickly and have one more attempt.
Yeah, just
Everyone into the red, boys.
Nice.
Take
Definitely
a
a one.
bath. Everyone into the red bath.
4,
I just turned my back to General Affairs.
So the first cleansing pain comes in really quickly. So the moment the fight starts, the odd groups need to be getting into position to get hit.
Okay, can you call out the icons instead of odds and?
I have actually been
stuff like
saying odd groups, star groups, and but yeah,
Last time you said odds on square, but square is even.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, yeah, that's completely my fault then, guys. That's completely
Just call
my
out
fault.
star or square. It's easy.
unless you have like if you up until in the middle of the first phase, if you have 2 stacks, that's perfectly fine. 2 stacks is what you like where you
Survive
can.
with.
Let's get this in quickly
Yeah,
then.
let's do a ready check, and this will definitely be our final attempt. Yeah, you don't want to get locked out.
Just eating some food.
No, Lume, the timings
is
work
it.
such that won't be an issue.
It's the final countdown.
Okay, everyone's ready. Let's do a pull timer.
Pool timer, and respect the pool timer.
It's the final countdown.
Okay, star groups, which are the odd groups. Remember to get ready for the first cleansing pain. It comes in very quickly.
3, 2,
Okay.
1. Beware.
Oh,
Now,
watch out, guys. Star group.
Sid, what are you doing?
I don't know. I just got aggro all of a sudden. I didn't even taunt.
I have aggro now.
Just go differently then. So
But
now
still a lot
it's-
of people I got hit.
No, just secret to stacks. Don't
Yeah.
panic.
Everyone who's
People
on 4
that
stacks,
missed this
take the
time,
next one.
Yeah.
Beware.
Back on me.
Stack in front of your 4 stacks.
ASAP.
Move out if you have feeding time, guys. Spread out.
4, 3, 2,
Okay, it'll be the star groups that want to get hit next.
No,
Hit our
square.
tank.
That's the third one, so it'll be the odd groups, which are the star groups.
2, 1. Beware.
Star group.
Yep. Kill the ads.
Oh,
Just move out if you get
yeah.
feeding time.
Just about the entire raid got hit there, I think.
Off defensives, defensives.
Kill the ads.
Get them AoE down, defensives.
no, did I? Oh no, someone.
Okay. Even groups, square groups get hit by the next one.
This one. There we go.
Kill off those ads. Feeding time, move out.
Oh shit.
Guys, come on.
Things are already getting a bit pear-shaped. Okay, so, battle res on Veldex.
Should we do another fight? Just everything's gone wrong.
I think things might be getting a bit late.
In a perfect situation, we don't want anyone to die in the first
We'll
phase.
play this one out. We'll play this out.
Everything going on, I think it's a Sunday.
Okay, so star groups.
Tired.
Star groups. Get hit by this.
Fortunately, the only reason I say it is because we've got focus.
No, I understand that. Okay, and this final one will be square groups.
If you have 2 stacks, it's really literally no pain.
Yep, Verline has to get hit by this next one.
Which? Third.
4, 3, 2, 1.
See if we can do the same thing again.
How many battle rounds do we have?
0.
Yeah.
Everyone can survive this though. We'll be moving into phase 2 in a very good spot.
The battle rest is gonna be up in 1.5 minutes, so
We can still win.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So remember, range, focus on the platform ads. Melee, focus on the close ads. And tank
Okay, we made phase 2.
Which is where the ads spawn.
Yep. Quite frankly, this isn't that bad.
This is fine. Absolutely fine.
My only concern is that focus.
Yeah, that's the annoying part. But
So make it.
Viv,
So
you're in the wrong way again.
Yeah, I don't know why
Yeah.
my mini-map's being weird.
guys.
Just take it easy.
It's all fine.
It's
Yeah,
a
perfectly good
normal.
spot.
He's here.
Have the
Swap
boss
it.
face the platform.
Okay, on to the other one ranged. Okay, got a Hand of Destruction soon. So we're going to run through the pillar and then we're going to run back once it's finished.
And swap it again.
Okay, and run through again. Back onto the platform ad. Okay, watch out for the massacre.
Don't
Okay.
stand on top of me.
After the next Hand of Destruction, we're going to stay towards the south where the new ads will spawn. Can we get a battery res on off?
No, we can't.
Here we go now.
Okay, run through the water, guys, and stay through because some more ads are about to spawn down here. So as before, range to the platform ads.
Swap.
Face the boss to the platform.
Okay, watch out for the massacre, guys. Okay, run through.
Run through again.
Yes, we do to finish off the final ad. Everyone run through again once it's finished. Finish off the platform ad. The next ads will spawn in the east and west. So we're first going to take the boss over to the east.
Swap it.
Can we start to move that boss over to the east? Should be
Can you
over
ping
here.
that? Can you ping?
Yep. Okay. New ads are spawning, guys. Switch over to them. This attempt's going really well. We're already doing a lot better than last time. Run away, guys. Use the mirror. Or just run. Okay, back onto the ads. All focus on the east ones first. Come over here. Let's make life easy on the healers. Run away.
I'm dead.
Can we get a battery res on Steve?
We don't have a battle rest.
No, no more rest. You don't
Okay.
have to run DPS every
How
time.
long? Surely it's been.
It's 2
We
minutes.
are
Though.
more than making the DPS requirement in this fight currently. Although I think a lack of attack might cost us.
Yeah, I mean there's tank swap mechanics, so.
Yeah,
In his ad, no.
Yes, sorry, finish off these surviving ads.
Minute and a half.
Finish off that, please.
don't stand next to the ledges.
Okay, come on.
Okay,
One minute.
One.
shattering pain in 2 seconds.
Pop everything. Look to start focusing
That's me,
here.
yeah.
Okay, fatal finesse, move away from the boss.
He's going to die. It's getting 11k per second.
Sleep in a circle. Maybe somewhere.
If Helen can bubble tank, it would be great.
Can I pally,
I don't have my bubble.
Okay, move away with those circles, please.
30 seconds.
And now run away.
Oh my god, the stacks!
I see veteran get deleted.
How long till Buster us?
19 2 seconds.
Yes.
Oh god!
Bubbles saying in the bubble.
I don't have a bubble!
Any other paladin maybe
Okay,
has a bubble.
circles, guys, prepare to move away. Move out of it.
5 seconds.
Innovate mimicry if you have.
Rest him! Rest! Rest! Oh.
He's up.
I've intervened him, for God's sake.
Good call.
Excellent.
Good job,
Okay,
veteran.
circles, move away.
I wish we had a bloodlust. I think maybe pop bloodlust for those who have come back.
Beware. Beware.
Oh god.
Okay, hand construction in 5 seconds, guys. Again, make sure your back's not to the edge. Spread out with those circles, please. Good job.
The wall. Grim, move away from the wall. Thank God you did.
Skills, mate, skills.
4,
Okay, leave them there, ravage into 3 seconds.
1.
Okay, now move them over to the other side of the room. And spread out with their circles. If necessary, run into the goo.
Literally pop anything.
Try to make it through your backs, not to the goo or the edge.
Kaz, get away from the edge. Kaz,
You are-
get away from the edge.
Very nice.
Sorry,
Okay, move out with those circles.
Don't worry about it.
healing.
Brolina, you're going to get knocked off the edge.
Beware. Beware.
Yeah, dodge that massacre.
Oh my god.
Pop bloodlust for anyone who hasn't had it.
That's a good shout.
Beware.
Okay, move away.
I would ask about combat resist, but I don't think that's coming in anytime soon.
2 minutes. 3 minutes, yeah.
Oh, we're not going to do it.
2.
We can do it! Just follow it.
Stay positive.
Really good effort, guys. So close, yet so far. We'll definitely be able to clear this next run.
If only we had a bloodlust.
Well, you know, maybe we'd have lost more on. It's hard to say, you know, it's hard to say what would have happened. Maybe we'd have lost more on the first phase without bloodlust. But not bad. Not bad at all.
6%.
This fight is too short to do double lust, I'm afraid.
I think put it to a ready check. See who's down for another attempt.
Okay, yeah.
And if enough people say no, then we'll call it.
See how many people we've got. So, no if you want to go to bed, and yes if you're happy to play on.
There's only 2 people saying no so far.
1 pending.
A bit too close for combat.
Thanks for coming, Greek.
Alpha, who keeps bloodlusting?
Does that...
Remove that spell, Delusion, please.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I removed it from my bar and then
Do we have to now go and wipe all the
removed
monster
it.
recesses?
Jump off the ledge!
That's it. Oh, my bad, guys. I
Is it clear
removed
on
it.
dying?
How hard is it to get bloodlust on a key that you don't press it on?
Why would you? No.
Go.
Reset the debuff.
It's
It's reset.
fine. Just
Okay,
reset.
was someone offended? Were you leaving?
It's 2 more people. Oh no, it's just ready check was out of 10. I believe.
Okay, can you move Amis into group 1?
Okay, we're just gonna do another ready check. And no if you haven't got time, yes if you have 1 more attempt.
Thanks for the run, guys.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. Good effort. Washion is.
So let's check the ratio again. But maybe Grim can go DPS. I don't know if he. Do we need student healing when we lose people? Or?
I think it's. I don't
Well,
know.
we've just lost several people, so
How many? We lost 2 or 3?
I can. If
we
you want
just
to, I
lost
can heal.
about
We
3,
need more
4
healers.
people, haven't we?
So yeah, if you want to go to bed, just leave the raid group. Just leave the raid group now.
I think Washington's gone because he's not even in the raid. Don't know what Marcho's doing.
Sure, I think Washion has left. Yep. Marcho, are you good to keep going, or do you want to leave the raid?
He left.
Okay, so everyone that's left, I believe, wants to continue. So how many do we have? We have 5, 10, we have 17 people. So ideally we want 4 healers still. And we have
We have 3 now. Oh, we have 4.
No, we have 4.
Oh, stupid. I'm stupid.
We have Valine, Grim, Kazad, and Marco. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, if we're all ready, let's waste no time.
Give me a marker.
That,
Alan Hera is... Okay, actually, I'll rearrange the group slightly, if I can. Just so we've got an even split. There we go. Okay, so odd groups are the star, even groups are the square.
I don't have a star.
I will give you a star. You have earned it.
Yay.
Okay, sorry, to make the groups even again. So not staying even on my screen for some reason.
Make sure to look what group you are in.
Oh, yeah, sure, ignore me. Yep. And the star group will need to get ready to soak almost immediately as soon as the fight starts.
Well, this will be the last run of the night, folks, regardless
Okay,
of what
so let's do a
people
ready
are saying.
check.
So stars group 1
We've
and 3.
lost people, I
and
don't think we're
squares
going to do as well
group
this time.
That is correct, yes.
2. Just to remind them.
Everyone is ready? Okay, let's do a pull timer.
But the fun is in the trying, so let's go again.
1.
Okay, odd groups, star groups.
Beware.
Get ready to take this
Star.
and kill the ads nice and quick. Feeding time, move out the rays.
Square group, start stacking.
Yep. Square group. Feeding time coming in. Kill the ads and now prepare to move out. All focus on those ads, please.
4, 3, 2.
Okay, can we get a battle res?
Beware.
Star on me.
Okay, star group, yep. Take this one and all get ready to kill the ads. Olina, you may need to take some extra.
Molina is the.
Yeah, give me battle rest.
They are a battle rest, they're not taking it.
Okay, the square group, get ready to soak. Yours is coming in soon.
Beware.
And all kill those ads, please. Feeding time, move out the group. Okay, after this ravage, it'll be the stars group turn again.
Beware.
All move out of that.
Most people have 1 or 2 packs. It's not really like
Okay, all the star group.
necessary.
We don't need to have a lot of these stacks in removed anymore.
Yeah. Everyone has 1 or 2, so not really. There's no literal point in causing
No
that.
real
Yeah, there's
point now. We can just zerk in after this now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
The next cone then, square group. Just avoid it. Everyone can just avoid it.
Beware.
Yeah, just avoid
Everyone avoids.
Not everyone.
Finish off the ads, low cooldowns, need to get that boss down. There we go, good effort guys.
Nice one.
Okay, all run to the middle. Get ready to move the boss to the north once you're in the room below.
Alright.
4,
So apparently phone room was it?
2,
Was DC
1.
So, run check.
Nikori, was he AFK? What the hell?
I'm here.
You were
Oh, I
there.
got.
Okay, take the boss to the north.
Why didn't you run to the middle?
You probably lost
Okay.
internet.
Ranged on the platform ads, please.
It's still on cooldown.
Yeah, it's 1 minute on cooldown. Do I want to?
When we've got it, then we can use that on Nickery. Hand of Destruction, guys. We'll soon have to move through the portal and then straight back. Okay. And then back through. And back to the platform ads. Okay, one more platform ads. Dodge the massacre.
Do I talk?
Thanks, face Nathria to the platform.
Yeah, I'm trying, but I have to dodge all the shit.
Okay, how are we on that master res timer?
15 seconds.
Okay, now Nifri once it's ready, all through the portal, and at this time stay through the portal.
I'm in the middle with someone got the way on.
Add score.
Okay, yep, range. Prioritize those
Battle
platform ads.
Swap ads.
Do we rest Nikori or do we wait for like? Okay.
No, rest
I'm in the
Nicori.
middle.
Take the damage.
Range through those platform ads.
Okay, Hand of Destruction. Through the portal, then back. And now back.
Captain Nathria's face the ads.
Okay, one more platform ad to focus.
Swap it.
Is it now that we start moving the Nathrius to the middle?
That's right, we'll start moving him to where I'm pinging. If you can see my pings.
West.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, move him over. Move over here so we can cleave the ads.
East side, everyone, east side. There's everyone running west.
Oh, okay.
He was
right.
swinging here.
Yeah,
He
we'll
was
take
smoking here.
I was, yes, so all focus these ads.
Please swap it as well, Feather.
I will have it.
Okay, focus the ads on the other side, guys.
No,
I'll
I
finish
need-
off this one.
You need to pick up Primordia. I have 8 stacks.
Focus down those ads. We're making very good time here, guys. Okay, now heroism, please. A shaman, there we go, thank you very much.
I'm not touching him anymore.
Careful not to put your back to the edge, guys.
Let Nickery come closer to the middle.
Okay, spread out, guys.
Swap.
Come back close.
Okay, you've got Fatal Finesse coming in 4 seconds.
Hey, come on.
Get ready to spread out if you need to.
Need my mana to go up a little bit.
Beware.
Not get hit.
Careful, guys. Nearly got knocked off then. Yep, spread out. That's good.
What?
And prepare to move away for hand destruction. Careful, you don't put your back to an edge.
Oh, Grim's dead. We've got Master, let's bring him back.
If we've got, yeah.
1 minute. I brought him 1 minute.
Beware.
I will take a lot of damage.
Move out, guys.
Come on.
Back to the middle.
This is
Gal,
going really-
move. Gal move, you're going to get knocked off. Good.
Beware.
Okay, Fatal Finesse, guys. Get ready to spread.
20%. Now, our best was 6.
25 seconds. Progress.
They want to bring me back in?
Beware.
God damn it.
Beware.
15%.
Hand of destruction.
14. 13.
Spread, guys. Good stuff.
12.
Get away from the edge.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Is it 9?
Okay, move out.
8.
Watch out, guys. Some of you are getting caught. More blades.
We've got this, lads. Come on, let's go.
Swap it.
Good effort by
5%.
everyone.
Focus, please.
3%.
Now gets around the corner.
Yes.
1%.
There we go.
Good going, guys.
Good
Good
job,
going.
guys.
Balan came. Came for a nice
really
Castle
had-
Nathria skill.
I knew we had it in us. That's why I opted to say we got one more in us. I know we do.
And best part is we managed to clear it for the stream.
Absolutely.
In one go. Nice. Good job. One evening. New record.
Well,
Yeah. From 6 bosses.
50 wipes
Yeah.
sounds quite reasonable.
So where's my
There
loot?
you have it, people.
Give it to me.
Oh,
One run.
Ring. What it? I'll take it.
Anima.
Well, I got.
Ooh, a memory, a jewel.
Holy shit.
Oh, someone got the pet. Nice.
That would be me. He. I stream, I get a pet.
No, I don't see that.
A very clean run, guys. Well played.
Oh, there it is. I see. Yeah, wow. I can't believe we got
Damn, you got it fast. Nice.
Just summoning.
Yeah, of course, first try.
Absolutely. Those other tries didn't happen.
I completely
I
forgot.
have my
about
own
it.
little sword.
What happened before? Did we just clear generals just like that? And then I just set up back out?
Generals are known to be easier.
Generals are easier than Sludgefest and easier than most other bosses, to be honest.
We killed
At least not
Sludgefest on
normal.
first try though.
We did, yeah. We did. Well, thank you for coming, guys. I'll put a poll in the Discord about whether people want to do this on next Friday or next Sunday.
If you want to relive the pain, then feel free to head over to Twitch, GrimKing85, or YouTube, JRK Radio, and you can relive it all.
Have a shameless plug, but
Sure.
Would you expect any less from me? Come on.
no, I know you well enough.
I actually wonder how I actually survived 2 minutes at the second.
I'm also
phase.
quite intrigued by that
You did a good job.
performance.
You
Honestly
did a
impressive.
really good job.
I cycled my CDs like all the time.
This is in Orbs.
Did you take the portal?
I thought it was Orbs, but it wasn't.
Everyone took it. Fucking
It's a trap. Don't go through the portal. It's a trap.
Good George.
This is the second time I've spooked someone with that portal.
Oh, you fool me every time, Steve. I'm a very easy person to fool.
Hmm.
Honestly,
you deserve it.
that this ring is 207 and replacing a 213, but God, that haste in Miasma was just...
On Sludgefest, I really would like the waste, but it dropped for someone else. But apparently, it was something he needed. It has the perfect stats for me. But
Alright, Galileo. Alright.
I would have loved the weapon Battle S.
Well, I would have liked a weapon too, but
Still got a trinket that I can use on my DPS, so.
Yeah, I got one of those things you can hand in for a weapon earlier.
Need me one of those. Wish the drop chance was a bit better, but alas, it's not.
Yeah, so we really do have normal Nathria on farm, basically.
We certainly do.
About. I mean, Sludgefest was very close.
Sludgefest was clutch. But again, I think it's one of those things where it was a lot of people's first experience of Sludgefest. Well, our next attempt, people are only going to be more experienced and only going to be more geared. So, like, I think that if we even manage to win then, we can definitely... But, like, our kill on Sai wasn't even close. And also, we were doing it on a slightly harder difficulty as an AFK was in the group. So, we definitely made it.
We're DC1.
Valen, I thought you said you were going to skip Heroic and go straight to Mythic. I'm like, that's a bit ambitious. It's a bit ambitious.
Okay, people, if anyone's actually left at this time of night, or even anyone who's just been watching on the repeat, I hope you've enjoyed the show.
It sounds bad.
Hope you've had fun.
So
I'm
hungry.
thinking you were
I know I
just
have.
gotten emotional at our performance.
And I think everyone else who's been here has.
2 minutes
It's been the whole raid in one night. So,
I am actually surprised that we got.
till next time. Take care, guys.
I actually